Hey, how about you bitches?
Please like and comment on this video and subscribe to the AWF network here on YouTube for more AWF and CCWO content. And don't forget to hit that fucking bell for notifications anytime content is posted.
Darkness blind us. Carry on. We'll be the ones that pull the stars down to us. Stay strong. Keep moving. Can't let the darkness blind us. Carry on. We'll be the ones that pull the stars down to us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final stop before Glory Days 5. It's Meltdown. Folks, I am Philip Ontario, and I'm being joined by a very special guest tonight, Roman Bedlam. Welcome to the commentary team.
Nice to be here, Shawn. Thank you for the invite.
It's a pleasure to have you. Superstar Mayhem and Uprising coming together for this huge event, folks. All our championships are on the line, and we're going to be kicking things off tonight with the $1 million title match.
Oh boy.
Now we await the arrival of the former multi-time World Heavyweight Champion, future Hall of Famer, I think, Evan Rockville.
I mean, there's no doubt that Evan Rockville is going to be a Hall of Famer here in the AWF. But tonight he has a chance to add another belt to the collection.
Absolutely. Evan Rockville representing Superstar Mayhem here tonight. We will see 2 stars from Superstar Mayhem, 2 from Uprising, both trying to bring that $1 million championship to their brand. That championship, by the way, guarantees them a future opportunity at one of the brand's World Heavyweight Championships. Of course, they also have to defend that like a actual championship, so they can win tonight and lose that title, and the fortunes that come with it will go to someone else. This is an incredible opportunity. Evan Rockville, he's been at the top of the mountain before. Just this last Glory Days, he walked out, at least for a moment, as World Heavyweight Champion. He was cashed in Money in the Bank by AJ Young. He hasn't been World Champion since. Tonight might be his way back to the main event of Glory Days.
But there's a lot of opposition involved, and especially this man in particular.
Oh man, you know, a lot of people have been calling this man the favorite in this match. And if you've seen what he has done in this last year all around the world, and even here in the AWF, how can you guess against that? Here comes the savage, Jamal Bedlam.
A man whose actions need no introduction, nor does it need me to cover in detail. All that needs to be known is that Jamal is here to collect gold in his own way here in the AWF. He's found success everywhere he's gone, but he's looking for his first championship here.
That's right. Jamal Bedlam came to the AWF and aligned himself with Damien Valentine. Damien, who is going to be challenging for the United States Championship later on tonight. Damien and Jamal, they both said they wanted to walk out of Meltdown, both being champions, and they have that chance here.
Damien wants to walk out with that United States Championship, and Jamal wants to walk out with that $1 million title. And imagine the both of them with those belts would be a dangerous situation on Uprising.
Absolutely. If Damien Valentine's got the United States title, Jamal Bedlam with the $1 million title, which is one step away from being the World Heavyweight Champion, they will for sure be dominating things over on Uprising. But for that to happen, Jamal Bedlam's got to walk out of here tonight with the victory, representing Uprising here tonight.
But there's going to be a lot of opposition, not just Evan Rockville to worry about, but you also got 2 others, including a man who Jamal recently lost to on the past edition of Uprising, and Ervino.
That's right. And you said it yourself. Ervino shocked everyone, pulling off that victory over Jamal Bedlam. You know that's sitting on the mind of the Savage. He wants retribution for that. He let his guard down for one moment, and it cost him. If he lets his guard down tonight, it's not just going to cost him one match. It's going to cost him a championship that's one step away from the world title.
You know Jamal is just hungry to get another shot. He's just been waiting for his moment here. And
absolutely.
Here it comes.
Hey, we were talking about him. There's Ervino. Ervino, who he's been at odds with Jamal Bedlam and Damien Valentine seemingly since those 2 men came to the AWF. They've been going at it for months now. Ervino actually came very close to winning the Extreme Championship back at Pain for Pride. Now has an opportunity to become the $1 million champion. We mentioned he has a victory over the Savage. If he does that same thing tonight, he's the $1 million champion.
But you got to be cautious because my brother may be the biggest man in this match. And you know, with being the biggest man, there's going to come that inherent size advantage. But Ervino can overcome it. But it's not just Jamal he has to worry about. He has Evan Rockville and that bastard JMI.
Oh man, I almost forgot about it, folks. But he's going to be the last one to enter this matchup.
Oh God, speaking of devil, here he comes.
This guy, you know, look, I try to be very unbiased here on commentary, but I gotta be honest with you guys, this guy makes me sick. Father
He's just,
Aether.
he's a prick. Just a detestable prick.
He is. And there he is, JMI, and what the hell is he wearing?
Oh God, what is that shirt?
This is the kind of stuff that I was talking about. This guy is something else, and he could be one step away from winning the $1 million title here. He has the opportunity. JMI, one other thing to think about here, JMI, if he wins the $1 million title, then he goes on, God forbid, to win the World Heavyweight Championship. JMI is a Grand Slam winner here in the AWF, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Dark days could easily come for the AWF if this man manages to win that $1 million title.
Yeah, absolutely. And to give the devil his due, it can be done. You know, with being this close to that prestigious honor, you know that he's been champion before. He's been the Internet Champion, the United States Champion, the Tag Team Champion, but he's never been the World Champion. And now he has a chance with this $1 million championship, if he wins here tonight, to win the title that he's been chasing for years and has eluded him. But he's got some stiff competition.
Yes, he does. As the four men warming themselves up, preparing for battle here.
Here we go. The referee's call for the bell. This one's officially underway. Wait, what the hell is he doing? What? He just threw a broccoli. But
okay. Oh, and that was blocked. Wow.
Everyone just ate it.
Well, I mean, those tactics don't work. Oh goodness, and there goes JMI.
This was shades of the Royal Rumble. JMI tried to throw vegetables again, and it didn't work.
Watch out. Evan Rockville is over the top rope, and just like that, leaves Jamal in the ring, along with Ervino.
You see this stare down between these two? You know, there's a lot of animosity here. Let's just take a moment to note, JMI trying to do what he did at the Royal Rumble, had vegetables in his trunks, by the way, so that's really disgusting that Evan Rockville ate that broccoli. And it didn't work. In fact, Jamal Bedlam, he smashed a tomato.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time my brother smashed something being thrown at him. But anyway, here, Ervino with these uppercuts, and it's not even really getting him off his feet.
Jamal Bedlam, he's got the easy size advantage here, but look at this, the uppercut sends Bedlam down.
He took 3 of them, but he got him off his feet.
That's what he's got to do. He's got to try. Ervino, if he has any hope here, he's got to keep Bedlam down.
And do not let him use that power. Watch out. Beautiful crossbody. And Bulldog.
Ervino, he's so fun to watch. This guy, I don't know how he pulls off what he does. Innovative offensive maneuvers. And now look at, he's on the top rope.
Watch out. Swanton bomb. Landed right on the chest. And you got to cover right here. At the 1, 2. No, what a kick out.
Only a 2 count. Remember, folks, this fatal 4-way match is one fall. Doesn't matter if you're out on the floor like Evan Rockville and JMI are, and they're going at it. If you're out of the way, you can still lose this matchup.
And you have to win this match in the ring, because obviously, this infighting on the outside doesn't really matter if you don't get the pinfall in the ring.
Exactly. Those guys going at it on the floor. We're back in the ring. Jamal Bedlam taking it to Ervino.
Brutal uppercut might have rocked Ervino's jaw. Jamal just standing over him. And oh boy, there goes those punches.
This is that frustration we talked about. He definitely isn't happy that Ervino got the victory over him over on Uprising, and isn't happy that for the beginning part of this matchup, Ervino has done very well. Bedlam changing that right now.
Look at this. With these unique kicks from Jamal. Not used to seeing my brother throw kicks around, but goodness gracious.
Well, it's good that he brought it out here tonight. It's working against Ervino. Jamal Bedlam. Look at this. Belly-to-belly suplex.
Now Jamal beginning to take full advantage here, using that side, and Ervino kicks out at 1.
Folks, we got a big night here tonight, a meltdown. All our championships will be on the line, including both of our world championships. Mason Kronik defending against the Ultimate One Nitro, and an Elimination Chamber match for the World Heavyweight title. Will Fisk retain his championship, or will we see a new champion crown? That'll take place later on tonight.
Right, but right now we got here another belly-to-belly suplex. Jamal now just throwing Ervino around.
And this is what Jamal Bedlam, this had to be in his plan here. This is where he wants the match to go. This is why Bedlam was pegged as a favorite in this matchup. He's showcasing it right now, and he might be about to put this one away.
Watch out, Old Bay on the way. No! Ervino managed to duck the Old Bay. Beautiful nail runner caught Jamal right around his neck.
These guys have been going at it for a couple months now. Ervino had Bedlam scouted.
Yes, he did.
Oh, no.
Watch out. Oh, God.
Elevated powerbomb.
That could hit. No, it won't.
2 count, but very close near fall there. And you can see back on the outside, JMI, Evan Rockville still going at it. These two have no love for one another. They battled back at CyberSlam, and they battled recently on Superstar Mayhem.
Yes, they have. And JMI at one point thought he had ended Evan Rockville's career, but it seems clear to me Rockville is still going. And what is he about to do?
There's no way. Don't tell me. Evan Rockville's a wild man. Oh my God!
Goodness gracious. Corkscrew leg drop, smacking him in the back of his head and his lower body, just completely taking JMI off his game here.
If there's any way to show you still got a lot left in the tank, it's doing stuff like that.
Wait a minute, what's my... What's
oh
he
my
doing
God.
Here? Oh God, he's gonna toss Ervino out to the floor. Ooh. Well, he got what he wanted anyway.
Yeah, Ervino found a way to get out of it for a moment, but he's still out on the floor. Evan Rockville now in the ring.
This is the unique encounter I didn't think we would get.
This is the first time ever.
Those punches are knocking my brother down. Counter the whip. Face crusher using his knee.
Look at this in prime position. Evan Rockville setting it up.
Bouncing off the ropes. He's getting a step and balling, and he drops the elbow.
Evan Rockville going in for the cover. Does he have him here? 2? No, only a 2 count.
It'll take a lot more to keep that stubborn bull known as my brother down.
Look at this. Shots right up and takes Evan Rockville down. I was going to ask you, what do you think your brother's got to do to go to take it to an experienced veteran like Evan Rockville? But Jamal Bedlam answered it for us.
Use that overwhelming power that he has, because he's a lot stronger than I'd arguably say most of the men in this match. And watch out!
Oh my God!
There goes that black eye cutter that he's been using. And it could be bad news for Evan Rockville as he's getting him up for that old Baylor area.
Here we go. Oh, he misses again. Rockville moves out of the way. JMI now in the ring. Wait a minute. What the?
Oh, God!
The cover! Does he?
Really?
Okay.
It's in that push-up.
Thank goodness Jamal Bedlam was able to get the shoulder up there. The arrogance with that. And look, Evan Rockville's like, hey, what the hell? I had my own thing going on here.
JMI backing off. Oh, really? Now you wanna... Wow!
Suckered him in, and he hit the low blow. And folks, it's all legal, sadly, in this matchup.
JMI out here stealing the vertical chop block, I see.
I don't know why Evan Rockville thought that by chance JMI was not going to pull some shady stuff. And look at this, now he's dropping the elbows to the back. This has become a trademark for JMI. Is this enough?
Cover here, hand on the face, disrespect, but it's not going to be enough. Hey, well, watch out. What is he about to do?
Lumbar check? Wait a minute, no, Rockville, wait a minute!
Stole his own move. How appropriate.
And he might have it!
2.
Oh, God, that was unbelievable. JMI went for the lumbar check, but Rockville was able to get down, hit the headlock driver for a very close near fall.
And watch out. He's going bowling again. Bouncing off the ropes. Watch out. Tossed him out the ring here. What's JMI about to do? Watch it. Good gracious, what an uppercut.
And oh my God! Ervino hitting Evan Rockville on the outside.
Now Ervino going toe-to-toe with JMI. Another unique encounter that we are getting because of this fatal four-way here. Beautiful drop kick.
This is the exciting thing about this interpromotional matchup. We're seeing matches we don't usually see.
Swanton bomb connects, and yeah, all these unique interactions here. And we got another cover here. JMI to be able to kick out? Yes, he will.
Ervino thought he had it there. Had a lot of momentum, taking out Evan Rockville, taking down JMI, hit the rolling elbow.
JMI just having a hard time getting himself up, having to use the ropes here, being bounced off. Beautiful Pele kick, caught him right in the head. Oh God.
A lot of people got to be watching this matchup. Of course, the general managers of both shows will be watching, wanting one of their superstars to bring the title to their brand, and obviously anyone in the championship matches tonight, they could have to worry about the winner of this match at some point.
People only know that GMR and Luke Andrews would be very excited to have that $1 million championship on their brand. And hopefully Luke Andrews doesn't sexually assault one of them.
Let's hope not. We're going to see GMR and Luke Andrews out here a little bit later on, trying to get an answer from Jamal and Blackos. A lot of people waiting for that one. That's later on tonight, though.
Watch out. Neck breaker incoming. Oh, God.
JMI's getting fired up. Vegetable eating machine. Setting up for something. Here's the big DDT. This son of a bitch that calls himself Father Nature, the light of the AWF, amongst other arrogant nicknames. Light of the AWF. Wow. JMI now on the top rope. What the hell? Oh! He went for the crossbody and got caught. There's the backbreaker by Ervino, which I gotta point out, incredible strength by Ervino to pull that off. Now, jeez! JMI just got spiked head first into the ring apron with that DDT. But Evan Rockville's up. JMI might be out of commission for this matchup, but Evan Rockville looking into the face of Ervino. Remembers Ervino flying over the top on top of him. We're seeing these two go at it. The jabs here. Look at the legs of Evan Rockville. This guy is something else, even at this stage of his career. The big boot. Down goes Ervino. Rockville going in for the cover. 2. Usually following that big boot, Evan Rockville will set up for either the ball and elbow or the rock bottom. But he can't waste any time here. He knows that. That's why he went in for the cover, but it wasn't enough. But he might be setting up for the end if he's looking for rock bottom. Ervino now able to get out of harm's way. On the top, there's the Hurricane Rana. Folks, right now it's Superstar Mayhem versus Uprising. Ervino from Uprising, Rockville from Superstar Mayhem. There's the head scissors. A lot of talk about who might be the favorite in this matchup, but you got to believe the fan favorite is one of these two men. And Ervino hitting the neck breaker, the swinging neck breaker. Down goes Evan Rockville. Oh, he's setting up for the end here. He's looking for that kick. Jesus! Jamal Bedlam just slapped the hell out of him. And now Rockville in prime position. Savage Cyclone. And that's got to do it. But Ervino's still up. He went for the Old Bay. Doesn't get it. Big boot by Ervino. Bedlam out on the floor. Rockville is still down from the Savage Cyclone. Wait a minute. Springboard. 450 to the back. JMI now in the ring. He's got Ervino in hand. Ervino, he just got tossed to the outside. Rockville's down. No, wait a minute. Not like this. 2. And that's 3. JMI just won this match. Taking advantage of what Jamal Bedlam and Ervino did to Evan Rockville. This son of a bitch is the $1 million champion. Folks, I can't believe it. JMI found a way to sneak himself into this and sneak out with the $1 million title. That means he has an opportunity waiting for him if he chooses to use it at one of the World Championships, which is going to have to give prior notice to the champions. And oh god, this is going to be tough to watch. The referee handing JMI the $1 million championship. Oh my god. What a way to kick things off. JMI, somehow, someway, winning the $1 million title. Folks, we have more when we come back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here for Call All Stars.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see, getting closer. Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the preacher and the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brink of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night? Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. It's the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're about to get our AWF Tag Team Championship match officially underway as we await the arrival of the challengers.
Say hello to Gen Z, the challengers for the AWF Tag Team titles. And before we continue further, God, that JMI winning that belt made me so mad. I had to get a chicken sandwich just because.
Yeah, it makes me sick. I can't believe he's got it. I know there's a lot of people who probably aren't happy about it, but well, hopefully it won't be too bad, folks. Right, we're gonna move forward though. Tag titles on the line. There's the challengers, Connor Green and Alex James. You said to say hello to Gen Z. A lot of people have been saying hello to Gen Z since coming together. These guys, I mean, it was just impromptu. They were challenged to a match by Rush Hour and even fallen short. These guys remained linked to one another, and then it was in just 2 episodes ago on Superstar Mayhem, they were in a gauntlet match with the other tag teams and won to earn this right to challenge Wunderful MOtivation, Mo Houston, and Kevin Wonderman for those AWF Tag Team titles.
And don't let the dancing and strutting fool you. These two are devious and clever. And all
Exactly.
this is in my game.
You know, their style is almost a little misleading. You see them and you think, oh, these guys, they're dancing, you know, you shouldn't take them seriously, but they're the tag team champions for a reason. They've been tag team champions for a while now. These guys have been linked to some of the most dominant people in the history of this industry. Guys like Zane LaFontaine and even Nitro, who might be the next AWF champion later on tonight. So don't take these guys for granted. And hopefully for Gen Z, they aren't taking the champions for granted.
No one's taking it for granted on a show like this. Glory Days is around the corner. You want to make sure you're on that card.
Absolutely, and one way to guarantee that is to be a champion. AWF Tag Team Championship, that almost guarantees that you'll be in defending those titles. Wunderful MOtivation, they want to be the defending champions at Glory Days. Gen Z, they want that opportunity. They want to show everyone, hey, we're not just some young, inexperienced kids. We should be recognized. We're at the top of the division.
What better way to prove yourself as top of the division than to knock off Wunderful MOtivation as the bell is about to ring?
Absolutely. See the stare down here between Connor Green and Mo Houston.
Connor with the obvious experience disadvantage, but the heart that he has will definitely make up for it, because they're going toe-to-toe here with strikes.
Yeah, absolutely. Connor Green hasn't been in the AWF for very long. Alex James also hasn't been here for very long, but Alex James came in part of the Best of the Super Juniors tournament and did fairly well in that tournament, coming very close to winning it. So he has shown that he has what it takes, and he might be one step away from that big win. That big win could be tonight.
And against a team like Wunderful MOtivation, no bigger win to get yourself back on the map here. It's Kevin Wonderman dropping all his weight on Connor's lower abdomen. Beautiful knee there, and then look at this Hurricane Run. Very nice.
You can see Alex James pleading for a tag, and he gets just sent off the apron.
It's that experience that Wunderful MOtivation has as a tag team. They know the game. They know the tricks in the book here. They're going to take full advantage here. Watch out. Boot to the face.
The strategy here is Mo Houston goes for the cover. This could be it right now. Not enough. The strategy, I think, for Wunderful MOtivation, and I don't mean this as a slight towards Connor Green, but it has to be keep Connor in the ring. Keep Alex James on the apron. Not to say that Connor Green can't get the job done here tonight, but he is the least experienced of these 4 men. Oh, jeez. Dropping Connor throat first onto that top rope. See, Connor's in a vulnerable state. Mo Houston on the top rope. What's he looking to do? It's not often you see Mo Houston on the top. Looking at Connor Green. Oh, he went for a big dive and got caught in a power bomb. And look at that! Connor dropping the cutter.
Whip off the ropes here. Beautiful drop kick, catching Mo right in the chest. And Connor's back in control.
There's a springboard DDT. Connor, hopefully, I think this is the time to tag out, and maybe he heard me sending it over to his corner, the tag to Alex James.
And there's someone with a lot of experience here in the AWF that could actually provide some good help here. Beautiful tag combination here. And watch out. Northern Light suplex. Could have went for the bridge there.
Yeah, he could have gone for the cover, elected not to. Or that could be a decision that could haunt him later on. We'll see how things go for Gen Z in this matchup. There's the DDT. Alex James, you know, just on his own, had a huge win back at Call All-Stars 12 in that ladder match. That also featured Connor Green. Has the opportunity to have his own match of his choosing at Call All-Stars 13. Alex James seemingly just getting better each time we see him. And tonight, he could be leaving with championship gold.
This is not even the first big match for Alex James. You can flash back to Conspiracy where he fought Bobby Mitchell.
That's right.
And now, what's Mo Houston doing here? Look at this.
Oh,
beautiful.
My God.
Now you're bringing it to the corner.
Mo Houston, excellent tag team specialist there, able to get Alex James in the corner, tag out, Kevin Wonderman in, the double back body drop. And you know, I said it earlier, the strategy has got to be to keep Connor in the ring. But I don't think that their strategy changes all that much if Alex James is in the ring. He's got more experience than Connor Green, but it's still not that much more. The experience is very much in the favor of the champions.
And you know they're going to take full advantage here. Look at those kicks to the head of Alex.
Wonderman now. What's he got in mind? He's got him up. Oh my goodness. I thought he was going to go for a back suplex. But instead, planting Alex James face first into the mat. I gotta say, you know, outside of a couple things here and there, things have gone very well for the champions in this matchup.
They're taking full advantage of the combined experience that Connor and Alex do have over them. What is Kevin doing here? Oh, goodness.
Is that face buster in the cover? Is that going to be? Oh, Connor Green coming in to break up the pin, and he does that, but in doing so, he also took out the referee by mistake.
Like he caught him with his back on the referee, but he managed to break up the pinfall at the same time. Good usage of your body. Oh God, what a brutal back elbow. But Alex is quick to fight back. Now got him by the arm. Nope, gonna let go.
Referee yelling at Mo Houston to get the hell out of here.
Oh goodness, backdrop suplex. Dropping Kevin Wonderman right around his neck and shoulders. And here goes Alex.
Here comes the Crash Poet. Oh, big kick to the head.
He is fired up. Kevin might want to get out the corner. Spoke too soon, I guess. Oh goodness, look at that. Stretching the arm out, using the top rope. Beautiful move by Alex James.
And look, you can't hold on to that very long. You get yourself disqualified. But it hurts as long as you can hold it in.
Any amount of time having your arm draped over that rope is going to be disastrous. He missed that discus knee, but Kevin's not going to miss the suplex here. Oh! Good.
Over in our last edition of Superstar Mayhem, Alex James took on Kevin Wonderman in singles competition. Alex James picked up the victory on that night. In fact, he got the submission victory with the last stanza you know that's got to be sitting with Wonderman and Mo Houston.
Use a tag combination move right there. If they're going to get the pin, no, they won't. Oh, brutal drop. Right to the side of the head, almost at his ear. Now once Mo Houston setting up here.
Oh, he's going to go for that big boot. Not able to hit it. Alex James moves it. Oh, there's the big knee.
That discus knee that Alex James has been known for. He caught Mo right in the jaw. Watch out. Last stanza. Locked in. And Mo might have to tap.
He's in a tough position here. We could see new champions crowned, but Mo Houston hit the elbow to the back of the head, able to get out of harm's way.
Alex looked a bit stunned here, but he's able to fight back. Now what are they about to do here? Look at this, double super kick. Mo Houston is down. Connor looking to take advantage of it here.
Green on the top rope. Mo Houston, I don't know if he knows where he's at.
He just seems very discombobulated, and Connor is just waiting for him to get up. And look at Kevin Wonderman. Watch out. Smart move on Connor's part.
Coming.
He's distracted though. No, with the roll up.
Oh wait, hold on. And I think he has the tights.
No. When he had the tights, Connor had the strength to kick out. But Jesus, what a forearm shot. That's a Connor off the ropes here. Goodness gracious, what a bicycle kick.
That could be exactly what Mo Houston needs here. He's got it, Connor in the corner. A wonderful motivation. And now these guys sending Connor into the ropes. The double hip toss.
Classic techniques here. And wonderful motivation. Putting that tag team skill on display here. And Wonderman just taunting all the way he wants.
Caught it.
Look at this. Capture suplex. And Wonderman's foot got caught up on the rope. I don't think Connor even notices or cares. Look at this, going for these triple vertical suplexes here. Nailed the second one. Quick roll of the hips. And nails the third one.
Very impressive there. And now, how are you going to follow it up? That's the question. How is Gen Z going to follow this up to try and win the tag team titles?
Now, Wonderman, watch out. Roll up.
Sunset Flip.
Got him in the sunset flip roll up here. 1, 2, no.
Are able to get the shoulder up. Wonderman almost stealing it there. And now Connor's got him in his corner. Gen Z territory now.
Wait a minute. What are they doing here? Uh-oh. This move has finished off quite a few opponents here. Goodness gracious.
Connor hitting the leg drop. Alex James hitting the big splash at the same time. And there goes Mo Houston. Wonderman's down.
They got it. This is over. 1, 2.
Gen Z did it.
They actually did it. Holy cow.
These two young men, Alex James and Connor Green, are champions here in the AWF. They are the tag team champions of the world. Oh my God.
Congratulations to these two. I got caught off guard there at the end. I was not expecting Wonderman to go down like that. But hey, it says a lot about what can happen here in the AWF.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations to those two. Back in the ring here. Now the former tag team champions Kevin Wonderman and Mo Houston. Kevin Wonderman trying to have some fun, but Mo Houston seems to be seriously upset about this. Oh my God! Mo Houston just kicked his tag team partner in the face. Oh God, oh God! And there's the elbow strike to the back of the head. Mo Houston frustrated very clearly with the fact that they were not able to retain the tag team championships. But come on now, he's got a steel chair. This is not right. Oh Jesus! Smacked him, Edward. Oh my God! Kevin Wonderman is busted open, and now he's got a steel chair wrapped around his head. Mo, please don't do this. Please, please don't. Oh my God! He just stomped on it and it crushed his throat. And this son of a bitch isn't done. The referee is too afraid to do anything. I don't know what has come over Mo Houston here. He's supposed to be a fun-loving, happy-go-lucky guy, and he's doing this. Oh my good God! Powerbomb onto the ring apron. Mo Houston might have broken his best friend's neck, back, and who knows what else he did. Folks, we got more when we come back. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Meltdown. We just saw new champions crowned in Gen Z, and now we are moving on to our next championship matchup. Wondering if we will see a new champion crowned here tonight as we await the arrival of the challenger for the United States Championship. There he is, Damien Valentine.
This young man is arrogant, he's cocky, can back it up. And if I know him, a certain someone is not too far behind.
Yeah, usually we see him. There he is.
The hair goes
there's a savage, Jamal Bedlam, who obviously had planned to be walking out of here the $1 million champion. That unfortunately going to JMI, but it doesn't change the fact that wherever Damien Valentine goes, Jamal Bedlam not too far behind.
And Scott McShannon made it very clear he is not backing down either one of these two.
Yeah, absolutely. Scott McShannon, who is going to be going at this alone. We've seen over the last few weeks, we've seen Scott McShannon form a friendship with Ervino, but Ervino, as far as I'm being told, is being looked at backstage by our medical team, suffering an injury in the $1 million championship matchup. So things are going to be very challenging for the United States champion.
But if there's anyone who can overcome this disadvantage, it is the current AWF United States champion, Scott McShannon.
That's right. Amy now waiting for McShannon. And there he is, the King of the North.
Different getup than I'm used to seeing. Usually comes out with the hoodie, but he has dropped that look completely.
It's all business here tonight.
And knowing Scott, part of me is thinking he wants Damien to see the look in his eyes. The look in the eyes of a man who is not afraid to fight them both if he has to.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're talking about the different look for Scott McShannon. We also got to point out that's a different look for the United States Championship. That's the new United States Championship, new design for the championship Scott McShannon has in hand. And you got to wonder, will he be able to hold on to that title, or new design, new champion for Damien Valentine?
I mean, that belt does look a bit familiar, but we'll leave that alone for another day. Some designers have great ideas.
Absolutely. Will that be in the hands of Scott McShannon at the end of this matchup? Scott McShannon has been in possession of the United States Championship for several months now, winning the title back at Pain for Pride in a fatal 4-way match. Champion before him being John Blackos, and look where John Blackos is today. Tonight, he is announcing which champion he will be challenging at Glory Days 5 because he won the Royal Rumble.
And Scott finds himself in a position where even with this belt, he can go on to bigger and better prizes as long as he can keep that stronghold with the belt.
Yeah, absolutely. United States Championship is on the line, folks. Damien Valentine, this is huge for him. Damien Valentine is a younger competitor in the game here. He hasn't been in the AWF for very long. He hasn't been in this business for very long, quite frankly. And this has got to be perhaps the biggest opportunity in his career.
But it also helps that he has someone like my brother right behind him who may not be as experienced in the AWF, but also has that world-traveled experience. And he's also encountered Scott McShannon quite a few times.
That's absolutely right. Damien Valentine might be young, but he's no idiot. He came to the AWF with a plan, and that's why him and Jamal Bedlam are linked here. But look at this, Scott McShannon not wasting any time going after the challenger.
I mean, arguably you have the most intelligent duo in Damien Valentine and Jamal Bedlam. You cannot let the chicanery fool you. They're fairly smart.
That's why they've been so successful so far. That's why they find themselves where they did here tonight. Scott McShannon taking it back into the ring, but look at Valentine hit the big drop kick.
Pushing himself off with Scott to that beautiful drop kick. And there goes the arrogant offense here. Damien Valentine is pretty, it is flashy, but it hurts.
Absolutely. Down goes the champion. Look at that. Rubbing the boot right across the face.
And he's just showing what he thinks of Scott McShannon, and it's not much at all here. Uppercut. Scott's leaned up against the ropes here. Look at this. Stomping on his chest.
You know, I hope I speak for everyone here. Obviously, Jamal Bedlam out here, but I'm really hoping that we don't see any outside interference here tonight, and we find out who the better man is. If it is Damien Valentine, congratulations to him. He'll be a champion. If it's Scott McShannon, he'll be walking out of here still the United States champion.
I get the feeling, knowing how this goes, it won't be a clean path to victory here.
I worry that is the case as well. So far, we haven't seen anything from Jamal Bedlam. Jamal Bedlam, who's got to be in a little bit of rough shape following that $1 million title match.
Again, rough shape is nothing new for him, considering how many times he just goes out on his outside ventures. So he'll fight through a beautiful back suplex and a kick up.
He's going to show off. That's what Damien Valentine does. He's very good at showing off. And he's able to show off like that because he is very good.
And you saw those knees to the back of Scott McShannon's head. That is not going to do him any favors in this match.
Absolutely not. He's got McShannon up and putting him down.
Beautiful wrestling takedown.
Yeah, look at this. Now he's got a headlock locked in.
And there goes that arrogance. Standing over him, making it very clear that he wants to prove himself as the most dominant. Oh, that super kick is beautiful. And that might be it. Got a 2, but it's not going to be enough.
It was enough to keep him dizzy, but not enough to win the United States Championship.
Now Damien here, picking up Scott McShannon back up here.
Oh.
Counter. Neckbreaker.
Gotta believe maybe he was looking for the final cut there, but McShannon was able to find his way out of it.
And now this is where Scott McShannon can be very dangerous. You let him get on that stand-up game. There's no one more fierce and deadly when it comes to that standing submission game, or even the submission game in general than Scott McShannon. Sending him into the ropes here. Look at this. Now he's just pummeling Damien with his punches straight to the head. Beautiful move.
Now let's also point out here, Scott McShannon, the only reason he has found himself as an enemy of Damien Valentine and Jamal Bedlam is because he stood up for Ervino. He helped him out because he saw he was in trouble and in a 2-on-1 attack, and he helped him out. And since then, he has been targeted by these two men. Damien Valentine, who holds a pinfall victory over Scott McShannon in tag team competition, a little controversial pinfall victory over the United States champion.
If you ask Damien, it's not controversial at all. Jamal just chose to give it to Damien in a way.
Yeah, a lot of people were talking how Jamal Bedlam put Scott McShannon down, he tagged out, and Damien Valentine picked up the pieces and won the match. And a lot of people were wondering, what's the nature of these guys' relationship? And Damien Valentine said simply, it's not just to benefit me, it's also to benefit the Savage, and he got Jamal Bedlam a qualifying match for the $1 Million Championship.
Which he proved to capitalize on when he defeated Christopher Wonder, although be it by controversial circumstances.
Yeah, but I mean, these guys have shown they don't care how it gets done as long as it gets done.
Scott with the edge on Damien here. Damien had to roll to the outside here. And Scott, what's he about to do here?
Oh!
Watch out. Oh, goodness.
That had to hurt. Scott McShannon, who's not usually one to fly off the top rope, attempts it there. Damien just sidesteps. McShannon goes crashing and burning on the floor.
Scott McShannon does not need to be crashing and burning a whole lot. It's going to put more wear and tear on his body that he does not need.
And here's the thing here for Damien Valentine. He's the challenger tonight. He can't win the U.S. Championship by a countout. He has to get it done in the ring.
You can't win a title by countout or DQ. That's not how these things work. You have to win it in the ring.
He's making the most of the referee's count. Oh man, smashing Scott face first into that barricade and now going back into the ring.
Scott clearly at a disadvantage here. Damien again with a hand to the face. Disrespect here. But Scott's able to kick out.
Damien thought he might have had it there. Not enough to win the championship. Valentine perhaps wondering what he has to do.
Clothesline. And another clothesline. Leg sweep. And strut and cockiness on display here.
One thing that is important to note here, Damien Valentine doesn't seem to be in any dire rush. He's keeping it at his pace.
Which is a good thing. You never want to change the pace that is unfavorable to you. You want it always in your motion here. What's he doing here? Oh!
He went for an insecurity and he wasn't able to hit it.
Oh my goodness!
McShannon. Oh god, no way! Power driver!
Damien bounced off.
The referee noticed that Damien's foot was underneath the bottom rope.
Thank goodness, because that power driver might have been the end of it. Oh dear God. Look at that belly to belly suplex. He threw Damien like he was almost nothing.
Scott McShannon making sure Damien wasn't underneath the bottom rope there. But still not enough to retain his title.
And this is the thing that people very much underlook about Scott McShannon. He has that freakish strength of his, and he's just throwing Damien around.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the most underrated things about the United States champion, how strong he is.
You let that hidden strength fool you, Scott will throw you around before making you tap out.
Scott now on the top rope. This is not one thing he is known for, but he is on the top rope looking at Damien Valentine. Big elbow drop to the back. Doesn't go in for the cover. Instead has other things in mind. There's the gut buster by the United States champion. 2. And only a 2 count there. And for the clothesline, but Damien ducked it and hit the European uppercut. Irish whip sends Scott McShannon out to the floor. Referee begins his count. But again, like we noted just a moment ago, Damien, he can't win this match by countout. That's why he's just throwing Scott back in the ring. He's got to get it done in the ring.
Damien now on the top rope here. Watch out. Beautiful body splash. 1, 2, no.
Not enough. And you see Damien very frustrated.
He raised Scott McShannon. And what's he about to do here?
Oh my god, he wasn't able to get it the first time, but he got it now. Is that going to be enough?
No, it won't. Damien caught Scott McShannon dead in the nose with that kick, but Scott is able to get up.
Damien getting a little frustrated, but he's got to try to find, if he's going to win the championship tonight, he's got to find a way to remain calm, and he's got to get Scott in position for that final cut. For McShannon, he's got to find a way out of this, and I mean, it looks like he's doing just that.
But if he wants to hit Glory Days, he's got to get Damien on the ground and get that chokehold cinched in here. Beautiful clothesline.
That's right. If he's able to get that in, then Scott McShannon will be walking out of here still the champion. Oh, hold on, he might be able to do that with this.
What is he doing here?
Oh, that flipping DDT. We saw that. We've seen him pick up the victory, retain the championship with that move. Not able to do it here. Damien saw it coming, blocked it, and Scott now out on the floor.
Damien, beautiful tope over the top rope, corkscrew, crossbody. Goodness gracious, there goes another super kick.
Throwing Scott McShannon back in the ring. Damien headed up back to the top rope.
Watch out. Beautiful elbow drop. Could not have hit it any better. And he's got to go for cover here. Will he have it? No, he won't.
This is why you're seeing right now, if folks, if you haven't been following, this is why everyone's been talking about Damien Valentine. Whether you like him or you don't, he's so good at what he does, and he might be walking out of here a champion. And for sure, he's going to have several opportunities, I think at least, to be a champion, whether it be here in the AWF or around the world.
He's got the talent, he's got the charisma about him. It's just, you don't really like what he decides to do. He carries himself. Nasty kick to the gut here by Scott McShannon. And oh boy, there goes that intensity that Scott brings to the ring. Stomping like that.
Yeah, government mule. And look at this, and now setting it up. Here we go. Here comes that DDT. There, you got it.
Beautiful blockbuster DDT, clocking him on the head. And this could be it.
That's got to do it here. Center of the ring.
No.
Scott McShannon can't believe it. He thought he had it there. You could see the disbelief in his face. He thought he was going to be heading to the back to celebrate. This United States Championship match continues. Here we go. Luthez press by Scott McShannon. And go for it once more. Oh, Northern Lights by Damien. Final cut. Wait a minute. Scott's got him. Jackhammer.
Goodness gracious. That's it. 1, 2. That's it.
Scott McShannon retains the United States Championship here at Meltdown.
Strength of Scott McShannon is just bafflingly impressive. Able to counter that final cut into a jackhammer dead with his big man like he's nothing.
Unbelievable to see it. We saw that at Call All-Stars when he defeated Brandon Wolf, and now we see it here tonight to put down Damien Valentine. Scott McShannon, he's still the United States champion. He might be the United States champion for a long time, folks.
Yes, he will. He's perfectly capable of holding a title for as long as he wants to.
Congratulations to Scott McShannon, still our United States champion. But folks, we have more here tonight. We got more championship matches when we come back.
Looking below, we could be free. We could be free. Finally, we could be free. I've been through the darkest of caves and suffered on the steps of the end of the road. Painted with passion, my favorite color. Open the life when the story gets old. We could be free. Myself a king. I said, make myself a king. I said, make myself a king. Lost in a world full of non-believers, searching for smoke in a still water pond. Oh, nothing king, they call the dreamer. This is my life and I call it a song. We could be free. Myself a king. I said, make myself a king. I said,
Welcome to MCW.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Meltdown. It's now time for the Internet Championship to be decided here in a very interesting matchup as we await the arrival of the knockout artists.
And one half, current All-Stars Tag Team Champion, Walter Scott.
That's right. Walter Scott. He's been a champion before. He obviously in possession of the Call All-Stars Tag Team titles with your brother, in fact, also with the CCL Tag titles. He's been champion over in El Dorado Championship Wrestling, holding that hardcore title. Now looking to, and actually, in fact, he's been tag team champion here in the AWF, but he hasn't been a single champion here in AWF. Now he has that opportunity.
And this is an interesting mixed bag for me. It's kind of hard for me to call. He's the favorite in this match here. You would think Jay would be the favorite, but Walter is tough on injuries before. In fact, that's how the Great Scott Elbow was even created. Because that arm was broken at one point, and Walter powered through to make that move something special.
That's right. You know, this all started as we await the arrival of the champion, the Internet champion, Krack. This started shortly before the Royal Rumble. Krack had to challenge Malik Brown for that championship. He won under very controversial fashion. Then, following the Royal Rumble, Krack took out Malik Brown, injuring him, broke his arm. We haven't seen Malik Brown in the AWF since. Walter Scott later on that night replaced Malik Brown in a 6-man tag team matchup, and after hitting that great Scott elbow, pinned Krack. Jay tried to take out Walter the same way he did Malik, tried to put him on the shelf, but Walter Scott is clear. He's ready to go tonight, and he wants to take down Jay.
But you can tell by that look on Jay's face, he is not happy. That loss in that tag match did not make Jay any bit happier. And he's going to look to break that arm of Walter Scott for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. He came very close to doing it just a few weeks ago on Superstar Mayhem, looking to finish the job tonight. And in doing so, trying to retain his Internet Championship. Krack, I gotta say, in recent weeks has really stepped it up to a whole new level. Obviously, I'm with everyone else in that I'm disgusted by what Jay has done to Malik Brown, to Walter, and what he tried to do to Ben Hopkins. But I have to note, Krack, I've never seen him this serious, this focused. He's in anyone's shadow. He's his own man.
And it's very clear. Oh God, he almost got great Scott elbow right off the bat here. But Jay avoided it. He's gonna back out of the ring. Very smart decision.
Yeah, Walter. Could you imagine Walter hits the GSC right off the bat, wins the title? Almost happened there, folks.
Beautiful forearm smash. He caught Jay right on the head here. Jay would have been very angry had he been caught with that great Scott elbow right off the bat here. But Walter's not going to make it easy for Jay to run away here. Uranagi on the barricade. Now bringing Jay back in the ring.
Jay now getting up to his feet as Walter on the top rope.
Beautiful elbow drop. Caught Jay standing on the top of the head here. And all this head damage is going to make that great Scott elbow easier to hit. Beautiful elbow drop.
Is it going to be enough though?
Nope. Got ourselves here a tense war here between two individuals who know how to hit you. But Jay also has that submission game right behind him here. Tools of the trade here.
Yeah, absolutely. Jay getting set into the ropes, and the forearm shot taking Jay down. Jay and Walter Scott here both residing in Massachusetts, so you know not only are they taking it to one another physically, but also issuing that trash talk. Wait a minute, hold on.
He tried to go for another great Scott, but oh my goodness, what a German suplex from Jay. He's just laughing at Walter.
He's laughing at the idea that Walter thought he was going to close in on winning his first singles championship here in the AWF.
Now Jay gonna take his time. And look at this. Oh, look at that, working on the arm. And he's pulling back on the chin here, stretching Walter out here, doing damages to more than one part of the body. Very smart work here by Jay. Now he's gonna start with the arm.
Dropping the elbow onto Walter Scott. One thing that's very interesting to note as well, Krack is out here all by himself. No AJ Young, no Matt Black. We saw Matt Black in Jay's corner on our last edition of Superstar Mayhem when he challenged Ben Hopkins for the Call All-Stars Championship. But no Dynasty members out here with Jay tonight.
Maybe Jay to his own little degree, maybe took exception to what AJ Young said on the last episode of Mayhem, where he said it's our Internet Championship, our Light Heavyweight Championship. Maybe Jay's going out here and saying to himself, no, this is my championship. I'm going to show it.
You know, that's a very interesting point. Krack, you know, obviously he's been linked to AJ Young for a very long time, both being a part of Rush Hour, and AJ's been very successful everywhere he goes, and you gotta wonder how he felt about that comment. He hasn't said anything. Look at this. Jay's got it locked in.
Beautiful December right off the bat here. Jay trying to take that arm out right now. But Walter, very smart, rolling out with his punches straight to the head.
Thank goodness for Walter's sake, he was able to get out of that. If Jay was able to hold that on, Walter Scott would have had a tap out. You know, no one would have blamed him for it, but it would have been very unfortunate for Walter.
You got it covered here. Jay might got the win off that drive-by kick, but no, he doesn't. Wow.
Jay with a disrespectful gesture there.
He's saying what he thinks of Walter, and it ain't too nice, I'll tell you that. Now he's wanting him to get up.
Oh,
and that didn't work out.
And Walter extending the trash talk once again, using some words that I can't repeat. But if you talk to Walter Scott, you know exactly what he's saying.
Oh, and a big old forearm to the head, drop kick, and Walter with that beautiful offense here, stomping on Jay's chest, and I think I heard him call him a dumb you-know-what.
Oh yeah, I heard it. We heard him call Jay that on Superstar Mayhem, and now look at this. What's he looking to do here?
Watch out. Oh, he tried to take his head off with that big boot, but he missed, and Jay gonna capitalize with a backdrop suplex.
Things were looking good for the challenger for a moment. Well, hold on, spoke too soon. There's a belly-to-belly suplex.
Jay here in a position where he's getting a little bit overwhelmed here. Walter having that intense energy on display. Oh my goodness! Knockout party out of nowhere.
Doesn't go in for the cover though. It stunned Jay. Walter isn't done.
And look at all this head trauma Walter is causing to Jay. The more head trauma he can inflict, the easier that Great Scott elbow will be to connect and to put Jay down.
You can see here, Walter isn't just trying to get Jay down to try and win the championship. He's looking for revenge.
And oh boy, Great Scott is about to fly. Here we go. Off the ropes. Tope con hilo. Beautiful execution. Beautiful landing. And he wants Jay to get back up, but Jay is down.
That's why Walter Scott right there is one of the fastest rising stars in this industry.
And now Jay getting that head bounced off of the announce table. And again, all the head trauma to Jay is going to make that Great Scott elbow easier to hit here.
We out for it to a 6 count, and oh, good God!
He missed that moonsault here, and now Jay getting back in the ring here and to start that count over.
Very interesting that Jay broke the count.
I mean, you would think Jay would take the obvious, count out victory, but Jay seems to. Oh my goodness! 12-5 out of nowhere. He's telling Walter what he thinks of him again.
Yeah, Walter, he doesn't know where he's at. He can't hear anything, he can't see anything. And now Jay getting Walter back in the ring, and that's why he broke the count. He wants to get the victory in the middle of the ring.
That 12-5 might be the end of Walter Scott here, but no, Walter got the shoulder up.
You can see he barely did. Barely getting the shoulder up. Had a little bit of time. If Jay hits that in the ring, it's over. Wait a minute! What kind of a modified
TSC? Elbow. And Walter is able to kick out.
Well, I guess if you thought my move wasn't enough, maybe I'll do your move. And it still wasn't enough. And you see Jay is disputing the call with the referee.
The interesting thing is that when you're throwing around a kick like 12-5, it's a lot more devastating than just any strike from your arms. Your legs carry around your weight on a consistent basis. So arguably Jay has the stronger strike, but the thing about Walter is that elbow is trained to knock people out.
That's right, that's why he says it only takes one.
And that enziguri might have knocked him out or rung his bell as Jay clocked him right in the ear.
Oh, he got caught.
Oh, and there goes a kick to the back of Jay's head. Again, all this head trauma is not going to do Jay any favors here.
Jay now with the counter. Look at this. He's got Walter pinned, shoulders to the mat. But Walter able to get out of it before the referee can even go down for the cover.
And I noticed too, Jay has not had that time to go after Walter's arms as often as he would like to.
That's a very interesting point. Usually when Jay is in these matches, he picks apart the arm, but not able to do. Oh man! Jay throwing Walter into the referee.
Walter accidentally clobbered the referee, and Jay's throwing him. What is he doing?
What the hell?
My God.
What does he have? What did he have in his hands?
I think those were brass nuts. Walter might be out.
He's picking up the referee.
Oh, how convenient.
Oh my God, not this way. Is Jay going to retain the internet title like this?
Come on, ref. 1, 2. Oh, thank goodness.
Walter Scott somehow, some way, able to get the shoulder up. Jay tried to steal it here tonight.
And that kick right to the legs of Walter Scott. And Jay just mocking him, blowing a kiss at him.
Oh man, here we go.
Beautiful December's locked in. He's got it cinched in this time. Jay is pulling back. He is trying to make sure that he breaks that arm of Walter. Look at the furious, intense look on his face. Look at Walter though, able to get out and more punches to the head.
Oh, that shot to the face. Well, here comes Walter.
He tried to go for a rebound. Grace got elbow. 12-5 miss.
Walter sent to the outside. Boy, he's back in.
Goodness gracious. Basement knockout party. Caught Jay in the head. And Jay is dazed. He's got to be out of it.
Here we go. Great Scott elbow.
No. 12-5 once again. Caught Walter off guard as he was setting up a Great Scott elbow. And I think Jay might have it here. Turning him over. This could be it. We got a 2, and it's over.
Wow, folks. Especially in the final few moments of that matchup, it seemed like it could have gone either way. Jay Krack, he pulled off everything he could do. Every move he had, but he was able to hit that 12-5 for the second time in this matchup. And he is walking out of here still the Internet Champion.
I think Jay came here with a clear mission of mind. Maybe not for that beautiful December, but to rely on that 12-5, since Walter's used to relying on his strikes to end the match. And Jay's plan came to fruition.
There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people, to see if we could become something more.
So when they needed us, we could fight the battles
that they never could.
I am inevitable.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Meltdown. We've seen some incredible matches here tonight. We just saw Krack retain the Internet Championship, and now we're moving on to a matchup from over on Uprising. We're going to see the Extreme Championship on the line, and now we wait the arrival of the challenger. There he is, TJ Nicholson.
TJ Nicholson has been a very, very interesting character to have shown up in the AWF. The vibe we get off of him is that he might be a lone wolf, but he strikes every bit as quick as a lone wolf.
Yeah, absolutely. TJ Nicholson is someone who, I mean, everyone's been talking about him since he's gotten here. He's been impressing everyone, winning people over each night. Showed up in the Royal Rumble match. Yeah, actually for a while was being very competitive with John Blackos, the man who went on to win the Royal Rumble. You've seen him pick up victories over on Uprising, and he never backed down, wanted this match, wanted to challenge Lewis Rivers. It's gotten pretty aggressive between these two, and that's why it's fitting. Tonight, it's for the Extreme Championship. That means extreme rules. Anything goes. Falls count anywhere.
But here tonight, while TJ may be the one that enacts the extreme end of the belt here, the champion, on the other hand, seems to very much not like what that extreme title used to mean in a sense, at least for him.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Lewis Rivers, someone who he threw away the old Extreme Championship to unveil the new championship, and Lewis has a different style than, I guess, the traditional Extreme Champion. So we're going to see how it goes tonight. Regardless of how it goes, it's all legal.
Any dirty trick Lewis wants to pull out of the book is all legal, especially those vertical chop blocks, which we know Lewis has in his back pocket.
Yeah, we've seen him use it many times before. In fact, we've seen him use it on TJ Nicholson over on Uprising. There he is, the Extreme Champion Lewis Rivers. He's got that custom-made Extreme Championship around his waist. He financed it himself.
How much is the jacket? Goodness gracious.
No, I'm sure it's very expensive. The face of First Class. And he calls him that. He calls himself that for a reason. Lewis Rivers is a very wealthy man. Rich with gold. But how much gold will he have at the end of the night? Will he still have that 10 pounds of gold? Will he still have the Extreme Championship that he has around his waist? This is Lewis Rivers' first singles championship, at least here in the AWF. We've seen him several months ago, was the tag team champion, the world tag team champion with his former tag team partner, Walter Scott. And we saw how it ended between those two men. Now Lewis, hey, hold on, TJ's in the ring, and TJ's saying, hey, let's do this. I don't want to waste any more time. Here we go, folks. This Extreme Championship match is officially underway. There's the drop kick by Nicholson. Lewis Rivers still has on his jacket, a very expensive jacket at that.
I don't think TJ even cares. I think he's going to make sure Lewis gets kicked out of that jacket. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, and Lewis able now to get the jacket off and the sunglasses. Here we go. The Extreme Championship is on the line.
What is TJ? Beautiful kick right to the face of Lewis Rivers here. TJ going for the quick cover here. Very smart.
I gotta be honest here. This is one of the matches I've been looking forward to the most, to see how these two would collide.
Let us not be any mistake around here. Lewis is a very smart and tactical individual. This is a man who, in other places, manages a guy who could be the next El Dorado Championship Wrestling World Champion.
That's right. You know, don't let his size fool you. Lewis Rivers is a very tall man, very big man, but he's also a very intelligent guy. A lot of people think you see a big guy, oh, they're not that smart. Not the case with Lewis Rivers in the slightest.
He's very intelligent. He's surprisingly very agile for a big guy.
That's right. And look into the cover. Off the DDT, but not enough. This is a huge opportunity for TJ Nicholson. Lewis, though, he has the Extreme Championship in hand.
He tried to crack him in the head with it, but TJ saw it coming. And now he's just going to strike away on the face of first class here. Goodness gracious, what a shot. You can hear it echo.
Lewis Rivers didn't take very kindly the TJ Nicholson being in the main event of our last edition of Uprising. TJ went one-on-one with the #1 contender for the AWF Championship, Nitro. Very impressive showing, although falling short. No thanks to some interference by Lewis Rivers in that matchup.
And I mean, TJ was able to overcome the interference on Lewis's end, but Nitro was able to catch TJ off guard with that ultimate glory knee and put an end to TJ Nicholson on that night. But TJ did not let that loss slow him down. He's determined to become the new Extreme Champion as he's taking apart the announce table.
Yeah, and these guys can use anything they want here. Oh my God!
That was a nasty chop block.
You know, we talk about vertical chop blocks. That's a legit chop block there, folks.
Now Lewis says TJ on the shoulders here. Oh no. Watch out. Power bomb on the announce table, and it did not budge. Not a single inch.
Going in for the cover. The referee. Does he? No. Only a 2. TJ able to get the shoulder up. Almost. You could almost argue that table not breaking was actually worse for Nicholson.
This is the table. Goodness gracious, what a brutal chair shot. At least when the table breaks, there's momentum for you to take with you as you just crash, but the stiffness of the table just does not make the landing any bit comfortable here. Back suplex. Lewis eating the canvas head first.
Look at this. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, my goodness.
Shades of Lewis Rivers.
Like, it's a similar version of the check cutter, if you will. He might have it here. No, he won't.
Oh, man. TJ Nicholson now has the steel chair in hand.
Waiting for Lewis to get up. I'm not gonna like the sound of this. Oh, Jesus. Brutal shot. Lewis is feeling the pain here. And TJ threw the chair on him. Forearm. The big man is down to a knee. He's getting back up here.
Oh, jeez. There's that vertical chop block. Or so he calls
TJ
it.
Perfectly. He might have it here. 1, 2, no.
Let's be frank right now. He can call whatever the hell he wants. This is a low blow, and it wasn't enough to get the job done. But TJ struggling to get to his feet, and look at that.
There goes that agility that I mentioned. There are not many big men here in the AWF that are as agile as Lewis Rivers. There's only one person that comes to mind, and I know that person very well. It's almost like family, if you will.
It's very, very valid point. Notice Lewis didn't go in for the cover following that knee. Instead, bringing TJ somewhere else, but TJ able to get off the shoulders of Rivers.
Oh my goodness! And he just got a kick straight to the jaw, and Lewis might be out here. 1, 2, no.
These guys find themselves brawling all around the ring, and now they're heading up the ramp.
And this is the environment Lewis should be used to. After all, he did knock out Walter in a loser-leaves town match. for the Uprising brand previously.
Yeah, that's right. You know, we mentioned earlier, Lewis Rivers, he has a different style. It doesn't really meet the traditional needs of the Extreme division. But Lewis Rivers has shown that he is willing to do what it takes to thrive in that division. We saw what he did. It was brutal what he did to his former tag team partner, Walter Scott.
I mean, in some ways, a lot of people have quoted in saying this, that Lewis reminds them a lot of AJ Young. Just the way they both
comparison.
He just slapped TJ. Look at this. He's grabbing him by the beard and just slapping him repeatedly. Come on.
Oh man, and look at that. That's almost like a linebacker tackle right there.
Oh, straight to the legs, and TJ collapsed very easily. Oh no. We're on that ramp here. That ramp is not a good thing to land on. Goodness gracious.
Big power bomb. And does he have them? No.
That is the nature of an Extreme Championship. You will fight almost anywhere in that arena that you need to. Super kick. Watch out. Rags to riches on the floor.
Oh. Is not enough though. And Lewis, you can see, is getting frustrated. And we mentioned just a moment ago he was slapping TJ Nicholson. I don't know how much respect he has for TJ Nicholson. He's been disrespecting him since these two have met each other.
I mean, Lewis disrespects almost everyone. Beautiful high maintenance neck breaker by Lewis. Now what's he about to do? Yeah. Oh my god! Brainbuster on the stage. Nothing's gonna do TJ's head any favors.
You know, he had an insult to injury there, kicking the dust on the Nicholson, and now, oh my god, he's got him up on his shoulders. Why didn't he go for the cover?
Oh no. I think I know why. I don't like this.
Oh man, Lewis, don't do this.
Don't do that. And TJ, he's fighting out. He knew what Lewis was about to do. What's TJ about to do?
Oh, no. Oh god, no. TJ. No way. Oh my god. Oh! He just powerbombed Lewis Rivers off the stage. And folks, we're taking another look at it. Here it is here from another angle.
Oh my god. You saw how Lewis folded up when he hit the floor. Oh.
Here it is again. Look at this fall. Oh my god.
God, even from a Wile E. Coyote angle, that just looks uncomfortable.
Lewis Rivers has not moved since he was thrown off of that stage.
TJ Nicholson is stepping down. He might want to get the cover here, because I think Lewis is done.
He's doing just that. The referee's got to get down there.
That time might have given Lewis an opportunity, and I think it did.
You got to wonder, if the referee is already down there, is that a 3? Do we have a new champion? You know, we may never know. Lewis Rivers able to get the shoulder up after taking a nasty fall, being powerbombed off the stage to the concrete floor.
It seemed, from the many encounters I've seen, oh my goodness. See, getting powerbombed off the stage is just like another thing, but brutality like this, as a referee coming in for another cover here, with TJ able to kick out. Brutality like this is where you can only be seen with the Extreme title division.
Yeah, that's right. Here's Spinebuster.
And that is just concrete with no mat. So you're just hitting solid ground. And that's gonna hurt for both men.
Lewis taking a moment to catch his breath, letting TJ get back up, and you gotta wonder the strategy here. Is that the smart move?
It could depend on how one reacts here. He's taking advantage, and he's clubbing away at TJ. And that's gonna bring him over to the ring here. Like, what's Lewis doing here? Backbreaker.
golden barricade. That's the steel barricade, folks. Not the padded barricade. That's the steel barricade.
Like everything around this arena will hurt. The ring apron, the barricade, the floor. There's only an inch of matting between the floor and the concrete. So any move you do will hurt a lot more. And watch out. Block the chair shot there. Picking the leg there. What's TJ doing here? Look at this.
His shoulders are down.
Beautiful technique right there. Oh, and he almost had him.
Nicholson almost had him, rolled him up, had champion pinned, but not enough to get the job done. This Extreme Championship match continues, and these guys are in the rings for the very first time since like the first minute of this match.
You see, with that pinning technique that TJ applied, normally the feet would get caught up in the ropes in a normal match, but he blocked those feet. But even then, Lewis able to get out. You got that rebound lariat from TJ Nicholson.
Uh-oh. TJ looking for the end here.
But he was going for that. Oh, he tried to go for that vertical chop block, but he caught a knee right to the head. A beautiful drop kick from TJ. And now, I think Lewis is about to catch a taste of his own medicine here. Because TJ's got his belt here. Oh my goodness, right to the head. And that could be it. Drop kick right to the back there. And TJ going for something here on the ropes here. Beautiful forearm right to the head.
Is TJ Nicholson setting up for what would be a huge win in this man's career?
Beautiful frog splash there by TJ Nicholson. And I would think he would go for the cover, but if he wants to apply more punishment here, let's see what we get here. Vertical suplex. Look at this. Just the pop and the snap and the roll of the hips. The suplex right on the chair.
TJ could be setting it up. Could be thinking smoking gun. That's exactly what he's thinking.
Uh-oh. Lewis able to power out of it. Oh boy, he could be setting up for the check casher. Knee to the head. This might be it for TJ. Check casher. That was almost on the chair. And look at that. Oh, come on. Arrogant pin. And that's it.
Arrogant pin, but it was enough to get the job done. Lewis Rivers is still the Extreme Champion here in the AWF.
I don't know how Lewis managed to survive that powerbomb off the stage to the floor. He manages to survive. He'll keep a hold of that Extreme Championship.
What a crazy and chaotic match here for the Extreme Championship. TJ Nicholson put up a great fight here. It was very close, but it just wasn't enough.
As Lewis likes to say, it's clean money and dirty hands.
Lights
no matter the weather. I am forever. This is the sound of the truth. This is the sound of the truth. This is the sound of the truth. This is the sound of the truth.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Meltdown. We've seen a lot of championship matches throughout the night, and we're not done. The Junior Heavyweight Championship is about to be decided in a very, very personal rivalry between Matt Black and Ben Hopkins.
These two have had quite an interesting path of run here, heading towards this match here. Matt has challenged for Ben's Call All Stars Championship, but tasted defeat the Call All Stars 12. But Matt was able to take the Junior Heavyweight title from Ben at the, I believe, you'll fill in on Bedlam. Thank you. Look at Ben coming out with new gear.
Yeah, looking sharp here tonight. That is the Call All Stars champion who wants to be a two-time Junior Heavyweight champion. That Royal Rumble match between Ben Hopkins and Matt Black ended under controversial fashion due to outside interference from Krack. As I'm being told, we are not going. At least this is what I was told. We'll see if it follows through. But apparently, Matt Black will also not have any members of the Dynasty in his corners tonight. No AJ Young, no Krack. So much so that Ben Hopkins, who was set to have Dorado Cruz in his corner tonight, he asked Dorado Cruz to stay backstage. Those two have formed a friendship over the last couple weeks, and he was going to be out here to help if the Dynasty got involved. But Ben asking him to stay backstage and only help if Matt pulls anything.
I mean, it's good to have an ally with you, especially with the Dynasty running amok like they always have in years here in the AWF.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the Dynasty, Krack, he's already been out here to successfully defend his championship. Matt looking to do the same. AJ Young, he's in the main event. He's looking to become World Heavyweight Champion again. It could be a perfect night for the Dynasty. They've got one done. They got two left. They got this match right here. Ben Hopkins, he's the Call All Stars champion, but tonight it's not about the Call All Stars championship. It's about the Junior Heavyweight Championship.
You gotta also think AJ's also watching this match very carefully, because you know he has his eyes set on that Call All Stars championship and looking to win it for a historic third time.
Absolutely. Krack falling short in his efforts to try and win the Call All Stars Championship. Matt Black, he fell short back to Call All Stars 12. AJ Young, perhaps he could be next in line.
But tonight it will not be about AJ Young. It will be about this long-standing rivalry between Ben Hopkins and the young man coming out here, Matt Black.
And there he is, the Junior Heavyweight Champion. And say what you want about Matt Black, a lot of people have. And a lot of people have had good reason to. But Matt Black is, you have to associate him with success. This guy has reached incredible heights so quickly, and for years now has been considered at the very top of the industry.
This man has been the ECW NXT champion for a reason. He holds the AWF light heavyweight title for a reason. He has success. He may be arrogant, he may be a coward, he may be a subhuman piece of shit, but he can back it up. There's no reason to doubt it.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of people don't like the tactics. I don't like the tactics. And, you know, Matt Black, when he first came to the AWF, it's not the Matt Black we saw. We saw a different Matt Black. But around the Best of the Super Juniors tournament, we saw a change in Matt Black. We saw him change in becoming the Elite One. something we've seen over in El Dorado Championship Wrestling. He brought it here, and I've said it before. I don't like it. A lot of people don't. But since he's brought it here, he won the Junior Heavyweight Championship. He joined the Dynasty. Things have been looking pretty good for him.
And AJ and Jay took good notice of that when he stepped up in the Best of the Super Juniors, because they immediately went after him. The Dynasty only seeks out the best of the talent.
Absolutely. And you can see Matt Black handing off the Junior Heavyweight Championship. The referee Shawn Ben Hopkins. Ben Hopkins very familiar with that title. He's held it before. Very interesting to note as well, in the history of the Junior Heavyweight Championship, there's never been anyone to hold that title on more than one occasion. Ben Hopkins looking to make history tonight.
Not to mention, that belt made Ben's career in a sense, because it was that belt that really kicked his feud off with Brandon, which led Ben down his path.
Very important prize to the career of Ben Hopkins. He hit one of his favorite poses tonight, but it didn't faze Matt at all.
You would have to guess that Matt is not going to be thrown off by any of the tomfoolery that Ben will like to throw out.
At this stage, these guys know each other so well.
You see it with that nice chin lock there by Matt Black, trying to do his best to keep Ben down. Ben gonna reverse and gonna take in that side headlock here.
He's got it locked in. Matt trying to find his way out of it, able to do just that.
And a stalemate here from both men. And we started off the wrestling sequence here. Another chin lock there by Matt Black. Both men trying to feel out the advantage here.
And, very interesting here. Obviously, this is a Junior Heavyweight Championship matchup, and a lot of people associate the Junior Heavyweight division with high-flying action. But the Junior Heavyweight division is strictly based off of weight class. There's a lot of competitors who don't utilize that style. We've seen both these guys fly, but for Matt Black, I think it benefits him to slow Ben Hopkins down.
He's a lot more technical than most of the Junior Heavyweights. Ben is a bit more of the showman, but you expect that from these two. Ben
Matt
trying
blocking.
to hit. What?
Yeah, he was blocking the chop attempts twice, hitting the knee, sending Matt Black to the floor.
And Matt does not want to be on the outside, especially with Ben. Ben will gladly pull out any trick in the book. Look at this beautiful crossbody from Ben Hopkins.
Ben's just got to keep in mind, this is not like the Extreme Championship match. This is not anything goes. He's got to be mindful of the referee's count. The champion's advantage is with the champion, and the champion is Matt Black. If Ben wants to make history tonight and win that Junior Heavyweight Championship, he's got to keep it in the ring.
But Ben and that, the hatred that they have, the intense feud they've been on, it's going to keep them at points on the outside. They could bounce around, honestly, anywhere, as long as that 10 count is going to be used to their advantage. And Ben finally nailing that shot that he's been looking for. Bounces him right off the ropes here. Beautiful drop kick.
A little dancing there from Ben Hopkins. You mentioned it earlier, he's a showman. He loves to have a little bit of fun.
Not to mention, he'll use one of his favorite poses to distract an opponent. Who could ever forget when he bent over and caught Brandon off for a minute?
That's right, that just goes to show you he's willing to do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes may be different depending on who you look at. Lewis does it differently than someone like Ben would do it, especially with Ben's recent change in attitude.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and doing whatever it takes, it doesn't mean he's gonna bend every rule, but he may use some unorthodox tactics, well, if you can call it that.
But hey, if it works, it works. It can get the job done. And by that belt that he's holding, it gets the job done no matter what.
That's right. The uppercut by the junior heavyweight champion, Matt Black. Ben over on the apron, using the ropes to get to his feet.
Ben with a beautiful strike to the face there. Look at this. Beautiful knee strike, almost like Ben was walking on air. And now he's telling Matt to bring it. Matt is slumped. He's getting back up. And you can tell he was rocked by that knee.
Absolutely. And look at this.
The strength of that is astonishing. You just forget that Ben is perfectly capable of doing that. And look at this. He's going to do it again. Just throwing Matt around.
It's even more, almost equally as impressive. After throwing Matt, he's able to kip up like that.
I mean, again, much like his friend at points sometimes interviewed Scott McShannon, Ben is that freakish striker. Wait a minute, what's Matt doing?
Oh, he was going to go for last sin, but Ben able to stop it.
Ben now just striking a pose, strutting, celebrating. And now what's he about to do here? Watch out. Back first on the ring apron. And as it's said about 1,000 times until you go numb in the ears, it is the hardest part of the ring.
Say it for a reason, because it's very true. Ben now, throwing Matt into the ring apron.
Matt almost hit those steel steps, but he managed to alter his trajectory just a little bit.
He did. He wasn't able to do it on the second time.
No, he wasn't. He ate all of those steel steps, and now Ben gonna drag Matt back into the ring. He tried to chop him straight in the face. Oh God, that would have been bad.
Very bad for Matt Black. Back in the ring, Ben Hopkins.
And
a little bit of Shawn, a little bit.
A little bit of the grandstanding and hot dog, but you know, nothing new from Ben. There goes that chop. Chop again. And those chops are right to the shoulders, to the little empty part of your shoulders near your neck. That is a very uncomfortable strike.
It is. It does so much damage, and unfortunately for Hopkins, it wasn't enough, because here comes the junior heavyweight champion.
Try to go for that push-off drop kick, but it did not work there. And Ben now gonna put Matt in the corner. Knees to the back.
First strike, Matt was able to counter and hit the kick to the midsection.
Forearm to Matt. Kick. Another good punch there. Now gonna send Ben off the ropes here. Look at this. Beautiful Rana from Matt Black.
Look at Matt sending Ben over the top to the floor. And we were talking earlier about how a count out, it doesn't help Ben Hopkins. It helps Matt Black. If Matt Black wants to take a count out victory, he can, and he will keep his championship.
And unlike Jay earlier, Matt is not afraid to take the count out loss here. He's just gonna allow the count to run through here. Never mind. Oh my goodness.
He waited for Ben to get up to his feet, and look at, he climbed up the ropes and just flipped right on to Ben Hopkins.
That's the beat. Oh my goodness. He sent him chest first into his steel steps. And nothing been pretty about this offense from Matt Black. His offense is full of vitriol towards Ben. A man who, in Matt's mind, cost him his shot at ultimate glory.
Yeah, you know, Matt, he's still very frustrated that he wasn't able to win the Call All-Stars Championship at Call All-Stars 12. He believes that was supposed to be his night, supposed to be his moment. And now he's trying to do whatever it takes to make sure Ben cannot win back the Junior Heavyweight Championship.
He wanted Call All-Stars to be the night where he became king of the Call All-Stars world, if you will. But it wasn't meant to be on that night. Again, he is just grandstanding and hot dogging, and he wants Matt to come on and get his butt back in the ring. But he's not going to be able to. Goodness gracious.
Big risk there by the challenger. Took himself out for a moment. Still struggling to get to his feet.
He landed all on Matt Black. None of Ben's body hit the floor. All of it hit Matt Black.
Taking a little bow.
Striking up. Now he, again, was strutting. Boy, that hurt.
Matt was able to sneak up and tug at Ben's leg. Luga's now getting in the ring. Oh, well, look at this. Matt actually breaking the count.
Seems like the Dynasty is very clearly on a mission here. They want to prove themselves here tonight.
Probably, you gotta imagine Matt, who has shown he's willing to do whatever it takes to get the victory, but he's a competitor, and it probably has eaten at him that a lot of people have an asterisk marks next to that Royal Rumble victory due to the interference from Jay.
You gotta cover here. Enough. One would also have to think Matt is just tired of being ridiculed at points by a lot of people for being called a quote-unquote coward.
Yeah. One thing I know that eats at Matt Black, you know, for all the differences that Matt and Ben have, they actually have a lot of similarities in their rise in this industry and their characteristics. But Ben Hopkins is considered by a lot of people to, if not be the best, amongst the very best. And Matt Black is someone who has followed that, but never been considered the best. He's always followed someone like Ben Hopkins, and that has always bothered him.
And I mean, some could even say, even right now, he's kind of following someone like AJ. Someone who a lot of people could say is also one of the best in this business.
That's right. Look at it. Matt was distracted. He was arguing with the referee. Ben hits the neck breaker.
Beautiful technique there by Ben. And look at, oh, classic Ben Hopkins, tying Matt up. And oh boy, Ben's feeling a bit cheeky here. He's going to give him a kick right up the hole.
You know, Matt should be very happy. If Ben didn't hit that kick, Matt would be stuck in that all night long.
And there goes classic Ben Hopkins technique number 2. A wake of the eyes, and a beautiful leg sweep, and striking the pose.
That's the thing with Ben Hopkins. Occasionally, from time to time, we will see shades of the old Ben Hopkins. One who might rake a few eyes or do a couple cheap things. But we've seen that from Matt tonight as well.
Oh my goodness! He just got slung into the second rope. That could be a devastating maneuver on its own to finish off a lot of opponents if you're not careful with it. What's going to do?
He just did a diving headbutt.
Hopkins nailing that headbutt, but that's not going to be enough.
I can't remember Ben Hopkins using the diving headbutt in his arsenal before. Perhaps I'm mistaken, but I can't recall. That just goes to show you, though, what Ben is willing to do to win back the Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Beautiful arm wrench DDT, clocking that right on his head. He wants him to come on, get on up.
He wants the scent of madness. Here we go.
Here he comes. You got him? No!
Matt countered with the Hurricane Rana. That was an excellent counter by the champion.
You notice the quick pop of his hip from Matt Black, and a beautiful, almost like a Shiranui.
There's only a 2 count. This crowd is fired up for this Junior Heavyweight Championship match. These two are taking it to one another, two of the very best in the industry.
Arguably 2 of the best in the Junior Heavyweight division. Validating questions being asked here. Big shot from Matt. Watch out. Drop in on his face.
There's that kill switch, the cover. Matt has picked up the victory with this before, but it's not enough here.
And Matt, he is frustrated. He is clearly frustrated. He is starting to get to him a bit, but he can't seem to put Ben away. And he's going to wag his finger at him.
Oh, wait.
Watch out. Oh, he tried to go for that slingshot lariat that Ben is used to going for, but Matt was able to duck it. Like, what the? Oh my goodness!
Ben wasn't able to hit the lariat, but he was able to hit the kick. And now here we go. Here comes the Scent of Madness. No!
Matt is able to counter that powerbomb that Ben is used to doing at every step of the way, and knee right to the face. What's this? It's not doing it. Swinging neck breaker. Ben is down, and Matt, oh boy, he could be setting up for the end right here.
That's what he's doing. Shooting star press.
That springboard shooting star press. He might have it here. No, he won't.
Ben Hopkins able to get the shoulder up, and Matt Black can't believe it. He's wondering, what do I got to do? Oh, no. Come on now. He's exposing the turnbuckle pad.
That's low. That's low. Even for you. Oh, come. Now he's grabbing a chair. Ref, what? You got to stop this.
This is not a no disqualification match. Look, here comes the referee getting the chair. Thank goodness.
Taking advantage.
The referee's really got to put the turnbuckle pad back on.
He heard you, and he's going to do that right now here. Wait, what's going on with Ben and Matt?
It's a counter there. Wait a minute. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I don't know if that was an accident there. Matt hit a drop kick to the back of the head of the referee.
And oh, come on.
That definitely wasn't. Low blow. And oh, jeez.
Now he's going for the Junior Heavyweight title. Come on. Not like this.
Wait, here comes Desperado Cruz.
Oh, boy. Matt might have made a big mistake here.
Dorado Cruz is not going to let it go down like this. He's not going to see his friend cheated here.
And now he's going right after Matt Black, and I don't blame him. Wait a minute, what's he doing?
Oh, minute! Matt ducked!
Caught, man! Dorado, he is...
They can't believe what he did.
He's walking away. He seems angry with himself. And Matt's smiling.
Oh my God, and the referee is up. The referee didn't see any of it.
Oh, come on. He's going to win off of Dorado Cruz's mistake here. Oh no. Last sin. Come on, ref. Don't count this. 1, 2, and that's it.
Matt Black retains the Junior Heavyweight Championship here. It is very important to note, again, under controversial fashion, Matt Black tried to use that championship. Dorado Cruz, he came out here to stop it. He tried to even the odds, tried to take the championship, and maybe he lost his cool. He's going to hit Matt with the championship, but Matt ducked, and that championship smashed in the face of Ben Hopkins. And I gotta believe Dorado Cruz made a mistake. I think he made a mistake, at least.
Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right ones, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Select the one to fight with, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yes, sir. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time for you to get into the character. You hit a loser, hit a win, I'm only asking you. Either you beat him or you beat him like an amateur. Either you drive or you get driven like a passenger. The fight's around the corner, so pick the one you want to. Represent your way, go head to head with your opponent. Feel it in the air, tension is electric. The glory's imminent, this is something epic. It's for one of you, so what you gonna do? When your enemy is standing right in front of you, are you gonna lose, or are you gonna prove to everyone that never thought you win that you can rule? Cause everything is in your hands, you control it. And everything that is the past, it is over. This is now, this is everything that is. So you better make the right pick. Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select the one to fight with. Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one. Get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Meltdown. We're waiting the decision by John Blackos, but earlier on tonight there was a situation in our parking lot area, and we got cameras back there. This is what took place. The disciples, Brian Stone and Don Martin, were fighting backstage. They are not scheduled to compete here tonight. They've just been going at it. That's Brian Stone. That's Timothy Benaya there.
And it's been war between Brian Stone and Don Martin against the disciples. I never thought I'd see the day that Don Martin, of all people, return to the light, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely. Very shocking to see Don Martin back. And this is, you see Brian Stone taking it to Benaya, but it didn't stop there. We also saw there's Cody Apollos, there's Don Martin. That's Don Martin's limousine.
Don Martin is not used to fighting an environment like this, but clearly showing he can hold his own. And we even with one of the disciples here, he just slammed him into the limo over and over again.
Don Martin, he climbed to the top of his limousine, and look at this.
Beautiful drop kick.
All hell breaking loose in a parking lot area. Thankfully, security was able to get control of the situation. But we're going to see these two teams collide on Uprising. Brian Stone and Don Martin, they call themselves Poison Clan Incorporated, and they're going to be going up against the Disciples. You will not want to miss that one. That will be taking place on Uprising. And we're not done. The Blade Runners have an open challenge for the Tag Team Championships. The World Tag Team titles will be on the line. They said that they want to face a team they've never faced before. Who's going to rise up? Who's going to take the challenge? And perhaps have an opportunity to win the World Tag Team titles. That all goes down on Uprising. And you can see there is GMR, the general manager of Uprising. It is that time of the night. Him and Luke Andrews, they want to know, will John Blackos be challenging for the World Championship on Uprising, or the World Heavyweight Championship over on Superstar Mayhem?
Ever since John won that Rumble, it's just been a lot of anticipation for a lot of people where John is going to end up. Will he stay on the Uprising brand? Or will he make the move to Superstar Mayhem, much like Walter Scott did?
There's Luke Andrews, the general manager of Superstar Mayhem. We've seen him. He's invited John Blackos on tours. They've toured through the catering area. At least that's what we call it. Of course, the tour, everything. I mean, you got to wonder, did it make a difference? Will John Blackos make the move over to Superstar Mayhem? the challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. He seemed to be very interested in the possible opponents over on Superstar Mayhem.
There's Uncle Luke with all that weird he likes to do.
He's a weird man. I mean, but John's kind of a little weird too. Maybe he likes that. I don't know.
I don't know if he would like the weird that Uncle Luke likes to provide, considering the last time I heard that man talk, he was talking about sucking toes, man. That's a conversation we don't need to go into right now.
No, we don't. But John Blackos, there he is, the winner of the Royal Rumble match. You want to talk about a guy who's at the very top of his game right now. It's that man right there. Everyone has been asking John since that night, which champion are you going to challenge? Are you going to stay on Uprising? Challenge the AWF champion? We know that's going to be decided between the Ultimate One Nitro and the champion Kronik, Mason Kronik, here tonight. Or are you going to make the jump? Are you going to go to Superstar Mayhem and face the World Heavyweight Champion there, which could be any of the 6 competitors in that Elimination Chamber match? We've seen John stare down with the current champions, whether it be Mason Kronik, whether it be Fisk. We don't even know if those 2 men will be the champions following tonight. John doesn't know that, but John promised he has made up his mind. He's going to make his decision tonight. From what I'm hearing, from what I'm being told, GMR and Luke Andrews have prepared some last pitches for John Blackos to try and convince him to make the move to their brand.
Well, John, I'm glad that you are here to listen to my final pitch for you of why you should represent Superstar Mayhem at Glory Days 5. John, I respect you as a competitor. You saw that I laid out the red carpet for you before a certain vegetarian freak decided to ruin it for me and make fun of my eyesight. But I am here because I feel like I can offer you way more than this bumbling fool can GMR. What does GMR even stand for? I don't know. I mean, I look in a dictionary, I can't figure it out. Someone explain it to me. Anyway, the number one reason why you should come over to Mayhem is because no one likes this guy. Every time I keep hearing people say nobody likes GMR. People say I'm just a part of Mayhem. I just blend in with I'm just part of the roster. But this guy, nobody likes him. He fucking sucks. You want to look at what happened at whatever the show was where Kronik kicked his ass. It means so little to me that I don't even remember when it happened. But all I know is that you died, my dude. Pain for pride or something, whatever. Someone won a belt. They got dropped on their head. It's all a blur to me. Now, John, over here on Mayhem, though, on Uprising, you could have good matches, sure. But on Mayhem, we've got the world-class catering. We've got the world-class main event talent. We've got Cassandra, who I know you love so much, John. We've got so much for you. So why don't you come over with your favorite Uncle Luke and your favorite Aunt Tifa, and you can join Mayhem and represent the best that there is at Glory Days. What do you think, Johnny, old pal? I know you're hungry. We got that cater. Come on over here, buddy.
Excuse the GMR. Now it is finally the GMR's turn to speak. Sure, you cannot seriously be buying what Mr. Four Eyes over here is saying, can you? Yeah, sure, he's offering you fine dining, the best competition over Mayhem, and blah 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 blah. See, John, Luke Andrews over here, if that's even his real name, is making promises, a lot of them. But let me ask you something, John. Can you really believe them? It's one thing to say all these things, he says, and it's another thing to prove it. Now, has the GMR and Uprising proved to you that you can trust our word, John? I think so. One proof, which brand had the superior talent at Survivor Series and won? That's right, Uprising. Which brand has the most superior talent in the AWF? Hell, our catering is way better than Superstar Mayhem's. And you can see that by looking at the reviews. It's always a 5-star. Also, John, you know I bled for Uprising. I was on that Survivor Series team. And yeah, the man who calls himself Luke Andrews was right. I lost to Kronik, and he did beat me up. But it was not a squash, because it was a fight, and I did make Kronik bleed. Don't believe me, Mr. Four Eyes? Look at the replays. It's there. Again, sure, I lost. But like me as a GM, and like you as one of the many talents of Uprising, we all fought, bled, and sweat for this brand. Let me also ask the man who calls himself Luke Andrews, have you ever fought for Superstar Mayhem? Because last I checked, the answer is, no. Again, the man who calls himself Luke Andrews may make all these promises, but without any proof, it all means shit. Again, you can listen to all these empty promises, John. But this is not an empty promise. When I, the GMR, tell you that if you stay on the superior show, Uprising, whether it be against Kronik or Nitro, it will not only be the match of the year, but I know you have the talent to beat that person and become the new AWF champion. So, the choice is yours, John. You can go to the man who calls himself Luke Andrews' land of empty promises, or you can showcase your S-class talent and be the headliner of Uprising we all know you can be. So come on, stay here in Uprising. You know deep down in your heart, it is for the best.
Hey, you two, calm down. Calm down right now. Listen to me. Listen very clear to me. You both are the general managers of two of the biggest brands in car wrestling today. And I've thought long and hard about this decision, but my decision is already made. And ladies and gentlemen, you people watching here tonight and watching at home, I will announce who I am going to face at Glory Days 5. I am staying on Uprising and I am challenging for the AWF Championship. Whether that's the Ultimate One Nitro or the murderer Mason Kronik.
Well, there you have it, folks. John Blackos will be staying on Uprising and will be challenging either Nitro or Mason Kronik for the AWF Championship at Glory Days 5. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Meltdown. We just heard that John Blackos will be staying on Uprising to challenge for the AWF Championship, meaning he will be facing the winner of this matchup at Glory Days 5.
And with that being revealed, now the stakes and now the pressure is on these two men right here, as you got the Ultimate One Nitro coming out to fight for the AWS Championship in an opportunity that a lot of people would feel is long overdue for Nitro.
Absolutely. You know, it's been very satisfying to see this almost, I don't know if resurgence is the right word, or I don't know exactly what the word is, but Nitro has clearly clicked on another level over these last few months. He won the Rumble at Call All Stars 12, and everyone was talking about it and excited. Nitro won from the #1 spot, and then Nitro came over to Uprising after being over on Superstar Mayhem for a very long time. New attitude, refocused, and found himself to be the #1 contender, the one man who's willing to stand up to Mason Kronik.
And you gotta believe that Nitro has the heart and the mind and the intense will to stand up to one of the most dangerous men in all of this industry.
Absolutely. There he is. You can call him the threat, you can call him the murderer, call him what he is, the AWF World Champion, Mason Kronik. Mason Kronik, he's been on a whole other level. This guy has been known throughout his career to be dominant, but he has shown everyone that there was a higher level to go to. We've seen what he has done. He has taken it to GMR. He's taken it to Shawn Walsh. He took them out, beat the hell out of them just because he wanted to. And from there, he got his opportunity at the AWF Championship, which he won in a matter of, 15 seconds? The quickest World Championship win in AWF history. Mason Kronik did just that. He retired Tattoo Taker. And now, he finds himself against the Ultimate One Nitro. Will Nitro be able to stop the murderer? Or will he be yet another victim?
It is very clear here that the air for this match in particular is more different than most of the matches we've had on this card.
Absolutely. Nitro looking on, but you can see he's still taking a look at Mason Kronik, not taking his eyes off. And Nitro, everyone here tonight, everyone around the world is cheering him on, wants to see him slay the beast.
And the bell is rung here, and Nitro, with no look of just no fear in his eyes, and Nitro is throwing the shots away at Mason Kronik.
He's taking it to him, but Kronik isn't going down. But he went down that time.
And as Nitro put it eloquently himself, wait a minute, what's he about to do here?
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh no. Oh, he got out of it.
He was going to go for that Ultimate Glory knee, but Kronik threw him up for what you got to believe was going to be the Tombstone Pile Driver. Thankfully for Nitro, able to get out of it. Could you imagine if Mason Kronik would have gotten another quick victory there?
Yeah, it would have hurt Nitro, but I know Nitro will not let that happen. As he put it eloquently on the previous episode of Uprising, he said he was willing to die to become AWF champion and to keep Kronik down.
And that's what you got to be willing to do when you're going up against the murderer.
And Nitro now springing off the ropes, nailing that knee strike. And this is what Nitro needs to do. Do not let Kronik access that power, access that intense energy that Kronik brings to the ring. Crowd here, just all good spirits here for Nitro. They want to see the Ultimate One reach his peak of ultimate glory here, as we got a cover, but Kronik kicked out immediately at one.
Oh, went for the rolling elbow again. Kronik was able to block it, and oh, geez, look at the punches to the midsection. He won't stop.
Dear Jesus, those punches are brutal. They will turn your liver into just a bag of blood.
Mason Kronik is about a 300-pound man. You know, I don't know exactly where he weighed in today, but if he's not at that mark, he's pretty darn close. And to take a shot like that to the ribs that many times, you're not going to be able to breathe very well.
Kronik now, slowly, viciously, and without any mercy, he's just dissecting Nitro here. Look at this. Just picking him up by the head. Not even the hair, but by the head.
Mason Kronik, he gets off by just sheer dominance.
Oh my goodness! Almost a big rig like lariat. Goodness gracious. And Nitro might be. No, he's not.
We've seen Mason Kronik use that to actually put people away before. And Nitro thunderously kicking out at a 1 count.
That is that thunderous heart and intense will that Nitro has. Nitro will fight until there's no more breath left in his body. And Kronik knows this.
This is a very scary look here. I'm sure everyone going in tonight, even those who, you know, a lot of people would think that there's a very good shot here for the Ultimate One. They think this could be his night. But they knew it wouldn't be easy. They knew it would, and I'm sure Nitro knew this as well, would have to take a hell of a beating to get it done.
Look at this. Kronik taking his arm and clubbing it across the chest of Nitro. Those brutal shots. Now punch to the temple, and down goes Nitro. And this is looking very, very scary.
Indeed it is, and look at Kronik now just attacking the leg of Nitro.
The pharaoh-like attack of Mason Kronik. It's like a very intelligent animal just pouncing on his prey here. Look at the strikes from Kronik. Kronik fire right out of
the ring too.
But Nitro, with that heart, he was able to kick out. But Kronik is not even phased.
No, not at all. Mason Kronik, you know, he sees this, he goes, okay, on to the next thing. And look, he threw Nitro across the ring.
He's throwing Nitro by his neck, mind you. Throwing him across the ring like it's nothing. Look at this wrestling takedown from Mason Kronik. I gotta put Nitro in the corner here. And look at these brutal back elbow strikes to the head, and Nitro collapses to the ring floor. Kronik with these strikes, just wearing down the Ultimate One here.
And I don't know if you guys can see it. Look at the face of Nitro. It's already marked up.
And that brutal European uppercut, knocking the breath out of Nitro. What's Kronik about to do here? Oh no. Oh my goodness. Just gonna slam him into another turnbuckle.
Flipping him over. Oh jeez. Big knee, and that could do it.
And Nitro, very smart. Saw how close he was to the ropes and put his foot up. Very smart.
Good ring awareness there. You can see Nitro hasn't moved very much since taking that knee, but knew he was close enough to the ropes and was able to get his leg on it.
But as you have seen Nitro's face, you can tell his face is getting bruised up. Now what's Kronik about to do? Oh my god! He just lifted him by his ears.
It's nasty, folks. And oh my god.
I thought he was going for Weapon X there for a second. And Nitro powering his way out. And a chop block to the leg. And that's very smart.
How's Nitro going to follow it up here?
Following up with forearms. And a beautiful sling blade. Now what's Nitro going to do here? Knees to the head. And Nitro staying on the attack here. Knees to the head of Mason Kronik. And that's what you gotta do. You cannot allow Kronik to get vertical again. You got the cover here. And Kronik kicking out at 1.
That's the very important thing. He kicked out at 1. Those knee strikes were devastating by Nitro. Any normal man might be enough to put them down for a 3. Kronik, only a 1 count.
Oh, look at Nitro returning a favor with a knee of his own.
Things are changing here for the Ultimate One. The tune has changed in this matchup. Oh my god!
Try to go for a corkscrew moonsault, but Kronik was able to get out of the way. And this could be bad. Oh no.
Oh, he's got him up on his shoulders for like a power bomb.
No, wait, what's Kronik doing? No. Oh my god!
Vicious power bomb out to the floor. That's what he did to GMR.
That's what Kronik has done to the majority of men who have dared to step up to him. Not just here in AWF, but anywhere.
And you can see Nitro as the referee continues his count. He's barely moving at all. Still out on the floor. Referee up to a 7 count. And Nitro is just starting to move a little bit. 9. Now wait a minute.
Watch out. Oh my goodness.
Oh, God.
He's bleeding. He is bleeding. This is bad.
Nitro. Jesus. Nitro was able to get back in the ring and now he's paying for it.
Kronik is just curb stomping away on Nitro.
You gotta respect the fight there. Nitro got powerbombed from inside the ring to the outside. I don't think anyone would have held it against him. He wasn't able to get to his feet.
Kronik just threw him by his foot. Now Kronik slowly beginning to dissect Nitro, stretching him over his knee with that backbreaker. And this is starting to make me a tiny bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's getting a little gross, folks. So you got the kids at home, you might want to put them to bed. It's not going to get any prettier from here.
No, it won't. And Kronik, he's very clearly intent on making sure that he beats whatever life is out of Nitro.
Snap suplex. Hey, Kronik, could you just go for the cover? End it.
You know that's not how Kronik operates.
They're just staring at a dazed Ultimate One.
I mean, look at what he's done to all the men who's crossed his path. His entire journey here in this season of the AWF has all been about Kronik's redemption.
It's all been about getting that AWF World Championship. He's got it, and he doesn't want to lose it.
And Nitro, he's standing on his feet.
He's fighting back.
Like a warrior with a heart made out of gold, Nitro will not stay down.
You see Mason Kronik, the AWF champion, talking a little trash to the challenger tonight.
But Nitro, oh my goodness, Ultimate Glory.
He's got it.
That might be it. Oh my god, Kronik powered out.
Mason Kronik let his guard down for 1 moment, and Nitro was able to hit the Ultimate Glory, and now on the top.
What's Nitro gonna do here? Beautiful, like a hammer fist to the back of Kronik's head.
He's back up on the top rope.
Nitro wanted Kronik to get back up here. Beautiful meteor.
One hell of a leap across the ring at that, too. I don't know how Nitro still has anything left in him.
Oh my god, he just dropped Kronik right on his face with like an underhook DDT.
These fans are cheering on, they're rallying behind the Ultimate One. They want to see him take it to Mason Kronik and put the murderer down.
And a suplex from Nitro to Kronik. Not many people could just suplex Kronik.
No, absolutely not. There's a big size difference between these two.
Well, when has Nitro ever given a damn about the size difference? Wait a minute, what's... Oh my goodness! Shot Kronik on his head with a small package. No!
Nitro was able to pull out the small package driver, but still was not enough.
Nitro is starting to gain ground on Mason Kronik, despite the blood loss. Oh my goodness! Clothesline taking both men over the top rope, and Nitro landing on his feet. But Kronik is down, and Nitro, you gotta capitalize here.
Nitro's got something in mind here. I don't know what though.
Axe handle missed. Oh my god. What a clothesline.
Nitro had an opportunity there, and unfortunately for him, Mason Kronik was able to move out of the way, and oh dear God.
Oh, not this table again. Come on. Oh, but Nitro drop kicked the knee.
He's got Kronik in hand. He's got the AWF champion positioned in front of us, in front of the announce table.
What is Nitro doing?
Damn. I think he went in to go break up the count.
Oh,
he doesn't want this to end by count out.
What's Nitro going to do with Kronik on the table here? Wait a minute. What in the world? Oh my goodness!
Falcon Arrow!
Slamming that big behemoth Mason Kronik through the table with the Falcon Arrow. And as a certain someone who I know very well would like to say, he hit the deal, you gotta get the cover, you gotta pin him.
Instead, Kronik is down, but Nitro's on the top rope.
What's Nitro gonna do here? Corkscrew moonsault. He got it that time. Go for the pin.
Nitro, is he about to slay Mason Kronik? No! The referee signals 2. It was close, folks. It was so close.
Well, you see Kronik's hand. It's got Nitro's blood on it, but I think that's feeling Nitro.
Nitro telling Mason Kronik to bring it. He's got a lot of fight in him, a lot of heart.
Oh my goodness, but he missed that elbow. And Kronik is back up. And oh no, what's he about to do here? Jesus!
Alley-oop bomb, sending Nitro down. Oh geez, the half Nelson suplex.
Kronik's offense just gets more brutal, more unpleasant to look at. Oh my goodness!
Now, I worry now for what this means for Nitro.
Oh God, he is kicking him in the side of the head while he's holding his arm. Nitro's not able to block the kicks. No, come on. And he's lifting him up by his head again. Kronik now just curb stomping Nitro into the mat over and over again.
This match has come back into the favor of the champion. This is what he did early on to take it and dominate Nitro. He's found a way to fight, but now it is returned in the favor of the champion, and it does not look good for the challenger right now.
And oh no, what's Kronik doing here? Oh my God, the power driver once again.
And that's gotta do it.
Gotta win. Have a 2, but no.
And Kronik can't believe it. He's wondering, I've hit everything. I'm trying everything I can to put you down. I've beaten the hell out of you. Why do you keep kicking out?
I don't know, but oh dear. Jesus. That might have put Nitro down.
Hitting the Dominator and dragging him away from the ropes. I thought he was going to go for the cover, but instead it has something else in mind. Oh, he's going for the crossface.
And that was very smart of Mason Kronik. He dragged Nitro away from the ropes so he couldn't get the instant tap on it. But Nitro able to get out of the crossface.
And for the rolling elbow, but again, Kronik going back to the crossface.
And this is a staple of Mason Kronik. He's used this move for quite a good time, and he's gotten a lot of victories with that crossface of his. And Nitro having to track that weight of Kronik all the way to the ropes here. And this is how he submitted Shawn Walsh, using the kendo stick variation of this move, but Nitro able to get out of it.
Oh my God, I don't know how the hell Nitro pulled that off.
It's that speed and quickness of Nitro. Again, a very underlooked aspect of Nitro. Only because you see that heart and energy that Nitro brings out.
Nitro now putting Kronik up on the top rope, seated on the top. What's he looking to do?
What is this? Oh my goodness!
Jawbreaker, a cutter from the top rope, almost a variation from the old Twist of Fate that we've seen from Nitro before.
Got a cover here. Nitro positioned himself in between the ropes and Kronik. Very smart pin, but Kronik was able to kick out.
Kronik bounced off the turnbuckle. Nitro followed it up with some kicks. Now a strike to the face.
And you can see Nitro is really beginning to wear down the monster known as Mason Kronik.
Kicking and stomping away.
And I believe the crowd here is at a fever pitch here. They really do want to see the Ultimate One reach his pure night ultimate glory here. Oh my goodness, Shining Wizard.
The champion is down. Nitro could be setting it up.
Here we go.
He's looking for it. We saw it once this matchup. Oh
no! Nitro very smart, putting himself near the ring apron so Kronik could immediately capitalize. Well, wait a minute, what's Kronik doing? Oh my God.
What the hell is he gonna do?
Oh no. Look at this. Oh my God!
He just... a deadlift superplex.
Nitro is at least around 230 and Kronik just easily deadlifted him from the apron. And now, oh no.
He's setting it up.
If he dies, he dies at the hands of Weapon X.
1, 2, 3.
Oh boy.
And there you have it, folks. Mason Kronik retains the AWF Championship. And let's not give the credit where credit is due. Nitro put up a hell of a fight. A lot of men would have stayed down, but he kept fighting and fighting until the very end. But you know what this means now. Mason Kronik will defend that championship against John Blackos at Glory Days 5.
Did you not see Apocalypse War?
Oh, I am the third. Right.
Is it an actual... It's an actual Big Mac!
It's the Drizzles.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Meltdown. It's main event time.
Oh boy.
Seconds. This place was Armageddon.
As you can see, the Elimination Chamber has been set up in the arena. The arena has been set up in condition to prepare for the Elimination Chamber structure. We know that John Blackos is staying on Uprising, and he is going to be challenging Mason Kronik for the AWF World Championship. But what we don't know is who will be walking into Glory Days as the World Heavyweight Champion over on Superstar Mayhem. Could it be that man right there, the current champion? The man that defeated AJ Young at the Royal Rumble to win the title, the Punisher, Fisk.
This behemoth of a man managed to dethrone one of the longest reigns in the AWF in AJ Young, and now he finds himself inside one of the most devious structures in all of professional wrestling, the Elimination Chamber. This match will do untold damage to your body that you may never truly recover from, or it could alter your career for the better.
It very well could. This is going to be very tough. It's not as I don't want to say it's not as easy, but it's not as simple as one-on-one. You got to get through 5 other competitors and survive that structure, the Elimination Chamber. And now we await the arrival of one of the participants in this matchup, the former 10-time world champion Ben Hitman.
Ben Hitman has been in this position before, within one earshot of becoming the AWF World Champion. But this time he has to do it inside of the confines of the Extreme Elimination Chamber.
Absolutely. Ben Hitman, he had a very interesting confrontation with Fisk a few weeks ago on Superstar Mayhem. He noticed Fisk, he dropped the World Heavyweight Championship on the ramp, and Ben Hitman walked to the ring with the title. He dropped it at his feet, and he told him, he said, "You let your guard down, someone's going to take this from you." Almost to say, "I'm going to take this from you."
But the question is Ben Hitman truly focused on the AWF World Heavyweight Championship, or was AJ Young right that he's only focused on making sure AJ Young does not walk out with that championship?
That's a really good question. Ben Hitman, he was taken out by his former ally AJ Young, and since he's been back, he's been going after AJ Young, looking for revenge. And he said, target number 1 is to make sure AJ does not win the world title. But how much focus is he putting on AJ Young? Is it going to cost him the opportunity to become an 11-time world champion, to be back in the main event of Glory Days? Ben Hitman's been there before. He has a chance to get there. And now we with the arrival of a man who hasn't been there before, but a lot of people think stands a very good chance of getting there. Aether Atomsk.
One of the most dynamic and high-flying athletes you'd ever see in this company. Aether was one of the final 2 men in the AWF Royal Rumble before being eliminated by John Blackos. So Aether can go the distance if needed to. After all, Aether is someone who can take a lot of punishment and endure it long enough to become a world champion.
That's right. It came down to Aether and John, and really it was anyone's game before that. You know, obviously it went to John Blackos, but Aether now has another opportunity to become world champion, to achieve that huge goal. Aether is a beloved competitor here in the AWF amongst our fans, amongst fans all around the world. He's one of the most respected. A lot of people see the star that is Aether Atomsk, but will he make that star even brighter by adding the World Heavyweight Championship to his legacy?
Just saying Aether just puts a smile on my face, because I already know what to expect from him. He's going to bring that unique high-flying style that just lights up a crowd here. Ivy, Pyro, I get the feeling I know who's coming out.
That's right. You know, we talk about a beloved competitor in Aether Atomsk. Here comes a man who's maybe not so beloved. The former World Heavyweight Champion, AJ Young.
A man who is very much so, as is the past episode of Superstar Mayhem, has really truly put a target on his back, on his head, when he laid out everyone in the Elimination Chamber. Fisk, Jeffrey, then Hitman. He laid out everyone on his own, mind you.
Yes, he did. Yeah, AJ Young, he's felt that the odds have been against him since losing the World Heavyweight Championship, and that he has been the target of everyone in this Elimination Chamber match. And he felt he was trying to, as he would say, even the odds. And that's why he attacked every single competitor in the match. Even so, to Ben Hitman, who he put in Hitman's signature sharpshooter to end Superstar Mayhem. But AJ, if he didn't have a target on his back to begin with, he definitely does now.
We heard AJ. He is very determined to get, quote-unquote, his world championship back. Not to mention, he's determined to also get back his, quote-unquote, All-Stars championship. And you know AJ, he is seething at the opportunity to become a world champion again.
Absolutely. Let's also bring up, too, look at what the Dynasty has done tonight. Krack retains the Internet Championship. Matt Black retains the Junior Heavyweight Championship. AJ Young, that's 2 out of 3 so far. Is it going to be a perfect night for the Dynasty? Does AJ win back the World Heavyweight Championship to become a 2-time champion?
But here comes the first of the men who will be competing in the ring and will not be in a pod, Jeffrey Albritton.
That's right, Jeffrey Albritton, who, you know, I don't mean this as a slight at all. He might be the odd man out when you look at the lineup of who's in this match. This is because this is a big step, a big opportunity for Jeffrey. A lot of people were shocked and stunned that Albritton was able to defeat Evan Rockville to qualify for this Elimination Chamber. He's talked about it. He was upset that people were doubting him. He says he doesn't want people to underestimate him anymore because he is climbing up the ladder of success.
You can see how that climb will go for him because he is going to be in the ring along with a man who he's very familiar with. It is the People's Champion, Shawn Riley.
That's right, Shawn Riley, a former AWF World Champion. He's been World Champion over in CCWO and ECF. Now looking to add another World Championship to his list of accomplishments. And we saw Shawn Riley and Jeffrey Albritton go at it in the Royal Rumble match. These two are going to be starting off the chamber.
Not to mention, Jeffrey laid out Shawn Riley for AJ.
That's right.
But that turned on him very quickly. As you saw earlier, Jeffrey stared a hole at AJ Young.
Yeah. Obviously, Jeffrey Albritton and AJ Young, at least for Jeffrey, they thought they had an agreement to team up, and they went after Shawn Riley. But AJ, he wasn't interested in making any friends. It was just a setup. So AJ Young better hope Jeffrey Albritton isn't in this match anymore by the time he comes out here, because you know he's going to be looking to get some.
And here we go. The main event for AWF Meltdown is the Elimination Chamber. You got Shawn Riley and Jeffrey Albritton to start off this match. Then Hitman, Aether, Atomsk, Fisk, and AJ Young all locked in pods. And at some point, while these two are fighting, one pod will be unlocked and one of the men will come out and be added into this chaotic match here. And Shawn Riley with the speed here as he takes down Jeffrey with a sweep.
These guys in the very tough position of starting this matchup. The other four competitors, they at least get some time to rest. Obviously, whoever ends up with that last spot will enter with the best opportunity. These guys, it's going to be very tough. They're going to have to go through it all and survive the whole chamber match.
I mean, I hate to bring this up here, as Jeffrey blocked the knees up from whatever Shawn Riley's about to do here. There is a interesting factor being added in here you might want to pay attention to. Look who won the AWF $1 Million Championship earlier tonight.
That's true. Over on Superstar Mayhem, JMI could be watching this one. JMI, he could use that at any time he wants to. Maybe he could be looking to use it soon. Could wait a year if he wants to.
Jeffrey, he is determined to make this his night. I've never seen someone as determined as he was to make this his night. For a lot of these guys in the ring here, as Jeffrey missed that beautiful power bomb here, and Shawn Riley kicks out. Jeffrey, to the degree of some, never truly been able to hit that World Championship level. And tonight is that night for him. He could really climb that ladder.
Yeah, absolutely. He's in the main event. World Championship's on the line. This is the opportunity he has been waiting for.
And as we're about to bring somebody else in here, we'll get a look at that here. And number 3 is Aether.
Aether, Atomsk entering the matchup here. You know, I mentioned earlier that it was Shawn Riley and Jeffrey Albritton going at it in the Royal Rumble match. Aether was also involved in that. In fact, Shawn Riley hitting a double attitude adjustment on Aether and Jeffrey.
And now, as we see Aether with a DDT. And Aether bringing in that speed and quickness, and now he's going to try to knock Jeffrey out of the match first. No. Aether now try to scoop slam Shawn Riley, but Riley now, wait, no, Aether impaler DDT, Shawn Riley being dropped on his head, Aether going for the quick pins here, but he quick breakup.
Countered by Aether. Riley getting involved. This is the challenging thing, you know. When it's one-on-one, it's easy. You only got to keep your eyes on one guy. When you got, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 people out there, you gotta have your eyes all around you.
There's no time to lose focus or keep your eye one-track minded. You have to be focused there. And Aether with a shining whistle to Shawn Riley after he managed to suplex Jeffrey.
Only a 2 count. Now we await the arrival of the next superstar to enter the Elimination Chamber.
And one would imagine anybody coming in right now would be an interesting mix-up for this match here.
That's AJ Young.
The man with the bullet on him. And AJ taking his time here. He's going after Aether.
Aether, who was the first person who was targeted by AJ Young in that assault from Superstar Mayhem.
You can tell Aether wants him a piece of AJ Young, but AJ is really on a focused mission here. Look at this. He's got an armbar locked in on Aether while Jeffrey and Shawn Riley are taking this fight to the confines of the outside of the chamber here. Aether throwing hands to the face of AJ.
Aether with the suplex onto AJ Young. Jeffrey, look at this. He's climbing up the Elimination Chamber.
What is Jeffrey doing? Oh my god!
Jeffrey Albritton jumping off the top of that structure, hitting a body splash.
Look at this inverted DT on that floor. That is not a good landing. And look at Aether with a back suplex powerbomb. And Jeffrey, oh man, he almost got Shawn Riley out. And AJ just got his bell rung with that Inziguri.
And it was very close. Jeffrey almost getting the first elimination of this matchup. But all four men that have entered thus far still in it. This is for the World Heavyweight Championship, folks.
The biggest prize here in the AWF outside of the world title being held by Kronik is on the line here. You are playing for all the marbles here, so you're going to get the next participant in here. Oh,
man. It's Ben Hitman.
AJ might want to duck and cover. Ben Hitman is in the ring. In the confines of the chamber. What is Jeffrey doing?
He had something in mind, but he wasn't able to get it. Shawn Riley's got Aether now.
Oh my god!
AJ's got Hitman.
Wait, what? Oh my goodness!
Riley just ran the back of Jeffrey Albritton into the edge of that chamber pod.
Forgive me, because I may get overwhelmed here by all the action going on, so I might miss something here. What is Aether doing? Oh my god!
I don't know what you call that, folks, but that was unbelievable.
Almost like a half Nelson driver. Aether might have busted Shawn Riley up, and that shiny was against the head. Look at Ben Hitman. Oh man, he wanted to make sure AJ was gone. Oh my god!
Big bang!
Wait a minute, that might be it for Shawn Riley. Yes, it is.
Shawn Riley has been eliminated from the Elimination Chamber.
Shawn Riley will not be going to Glory Days 5 with the AWF World Heavyweight Championship thanks to Aether Atomsk. What a big elimination.
That's huge, folks. That's a former world champion, and he's already gone.
Aether's trying to get another one.
Oh, man. Trying to clear house here. The World Heavyweight Champion Fisk has not entered yet, but he's about to in just a few seconds.
And Fisk will have less people to worry about considering Shawn Riley is gone. Oh boy, here we go.
Here comes the Punisher.
And Aether's quick to greet him.
Look, there's AJ. AJ saying, come on, bring it. Oh!
Oh my god! Wait, what is Jeffrey? Tech knee right to the face.
Wait, Aether, he's going to the top.
What is he doing? 450. What? Aether.
Oh man, there's Ben Hitman.
Look at Ben. He's been salivating for a moment like this. Oh my goodness.
There's the maple knee. AJ's been hit with a move from everyone in this match.
1, 2, 3. And bye-bye AJ Young. Ain't that a shame? Oh my goodness. Ben Hitman. Oh, he almost got chokeslammed right out of his boots. And AJ Young is gone. And I can't say I feel bad.
Maple knee. Oh my. Is Ben Hitman going to eliminate a second competitor here?
No.
Now you see Jeffrey sending Aether to the outside. These guys taking it over here on this side of the Elimination Chamber structure.
And I don't know if you saw this, but AJ is pissed. He's punching at the barricade as he's walking away here. Clearly very unhappy.
Man put a target on his back, and everyone got their retribution here tonight. Uh-oh, Dark Void. Fisk has got him off of the Dark Void.
But Ben Hitman is clearly countering with those elbows here. And Jeffrey and Aether. Oh my goodness. goodness, beautiful Pele kick from Jeffrey. He is fired up.
We got our final four for the Elimination Chamber match right here, folks.
And what is Fisk doing? Oh my goodness, what a choke slam. Jeffrey, what's he doing here? No, oh! Ow.
He's got sent into the floor, and Aether now is climbing up the wall of the Elimination Chamber.
And I mean, this is someone who's very familiar with that. Oh my goodness, what a crossbody from Aether. And Ben Hitman bounced off the ropes here. Good God, what a headbutt from Fisk. And watch out. Quick fire Superman punch. Caught Ben Hitman. Flush on the jaw. And Fisk wants him out. Might be time for the Dark Void. Bam! Nailed that perfectly. This might be it for Ben Hitman. 1, 2. There goes Ben Hitman.
Ben Hitman has been eliminated from this matchup. That means we're down to 3.
It's down to Aether, Jeffrey, and the Punisher Fisk.
Oh my good God!
Aether
clocked him.
Aether might have had his jaw broke, his jaw jacked. Just everything on his head just completely rocked that punch. If I'm Jeffrey and Aether, I might want to work together on Fisk, because that's the biggest man in this match. Oh, Jesus!
That was one hell of a counter there by Fisk.
Look at this. Oh my goodness! There goes this Punisher, trying to dominate both men here. He's looking pretty well doing it. Watch out. Choke. That might be it for Jeff. Referee taking a bit too long there. Jeffrey kicking out very quickly.
I don't know how many people had it with these three in their final 3. World Heavyweight Champion Fisk, Aether Atomsk, and Jeffrey Albritton. If there's any question about whether Jeffrey belongs, look at it right here, right now. He's got a chance to be the next World Heavyweight Champion.
And this is for the people who claim that no one was a big fan of Jeffrey. No one sees anything in him. Well, Jeffrey's proving that very wrong here tonight. He is hanging in there with the world champion. And not only the AWF, but the world champion of another promotion in Aether. Jeffrey is quick ready.
A moment ago, Jeffrey was able to block a chokeslam attempt by Fisk. And now Fisk is in the corner. Aether down. Oh, man.
But Jeffrey able with the quickness to pop up and counter Fisk. What he was going for there with a kick to the head. I'm going to toss Jeffrey to the floor. And now Aether staring right back at the Punisher. Oh no. Look at this. Jesus.
Landing down, Aether immediately kicking out.
Not even a 1. Jeffrey with that deep lunging chop block, taking down the Punisher here. And Jeffrey to the top rope. With the Aether sneaking up and tossing Jeffrey back down.
Aether sends Fisk to the outside. Aether following.
Fisk tossing Aether right back in the ring. Every bit as quickly as it got back out.
Oh, good God!
Hit him with a sledgehammer of an elbow shot. That might be it for Aether here. No, it won't.
Jeffrey didn't mind taking advantage of what Fisk did to Aether, but it wasn't enough to eliminate him.
Wait a minute, Jeffrey, he's got Fisk set up here. Technique! Caught Fisk in the face. Wait a minute. Oh my God!
Aether taking down Jeffrey Albritton. Might have hurt himself as well, but it was enough. And oh, I think he was going to go maybe for Big Bang, but Fisk blocked it.
Oh my goodness, Fisk just threw all his weight in Jeffrey's face, and Jeffrey might not want to get up.
Wait a minute, here comes Aether.
He was trying to do something to Fisk, but it didn't work. Oh my god, Jeffrey might be out cold.
He's got him up now.
Here we go. Dark Void. That might be it. Fisk with the cover. 1, 2. That's it for Jeffrey.
We're down to the final 2. It's the World Heavyweight Champion Fisk and Aether Atomsk.
It kind of breaks my heart a bit to see Jeffrey get knocked out, but I know that man has to have a bit more confidence in his step, especially after a performance like that.
One hell of a performance. Obviously the goal is to win the match and win the world title, but even in defeat here tonight, Jeffrey Albritton should be very proud of what he accomplished.
Fisk was trying to go for the Dark Void, if you will, but Aether able to counter it. Aether now, what's he gonna do here? He's pumping himself up here. Fisk is back up. Oh my! He dropped
big DDT.
Dropped him right on his head with that diving DDT. And I think Aether's about to fly. 450.
Is he gonna follow it up though with a pin to try and win the World Heavyweight Championship?
But it's not enough here.
This right here, folks, it's strength and power versus speed and agility.
But so far, speed and agility is winning out here. It's Aether with a deep shining wizard from the depths of the Atomsk galaxy. Now he wants Fisk to turn around. Here it goes.
Big Bang! Oh my god, Aether's gonna do it!
He's got a 1. He's got a 2. No!
Fisk somehow getting the shoulder up.
Aether a bit stunned that Fisk was able to withstand the Big Bang. But he's going to get him back up. He's going to go for another one. Or maybe not. Oh my god. Just a backbreaker. Carrying a cradle of Aether. Almost like he's nothing to him. Oh, jeez. Aether hitting that floor. This is one of the worst case scenarios for Aether. You do not want to be on the outside of the chamber with someone as big as Fisk.
Yeah, absolutely not. This side of the structure, I think it only benefits Fisk.
Now, oh, is he going to go for the Dark Void on that side? If he does, that's the end of this.
Aether able to get out of it, though. Oh my god!
Just threw Fisk into that. And now it's oh my goodness!
He might have knocked him silly.
That's what you're gonna need to do. You gotta knock the Punisher a bit silly here. And now Aether.
Fly.
Yeah. Aether's thinking about it. Oh no.
Oh my god, he's going from even a bigger height.
Don't do it, Aether. Don't do it.
Aether gonna brisk it all.
Oh my god, and he got caught.
He got caught by the Punisher.
Fisk popping him up on the shoulders. Dark Void. And that could spell doom for Aether. 1, 2, 3.
The Punisher Fisk has survived the Elimination Chamber and is still the World Heavyweight Champion.
Fisk eliminated half the competitors in this match on his own. One of the most impressive performances I've seen in this chamber.
He's the dominant champion for a reason. Fisk is walking in the Glory Days as World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh,
wait a minute.
No, not right now. What is this bitch-loving son of a bitch doing out here?
Oh my god, earlier on tonight we kicked things off. JMI won the $1 Million Championship. I thought we saw the last of him, and there he is.
Oh god, I gotta see this guy again. Look at him with his stupid Get Eats first shirt. Ugh.
He's got the title around his waist.
He's got that smug look on his face. What a prick.
He's got a microphone. We're gonna hear from JMI. What the hell has he got to say?
Fisk, buddy, big man. I just want to be the first to congratulate you. I know you weren't probably expecting me to be out here to congratulate you on winning the chamber, but I want to extend the olive branch. Because look, you're the world champion. You proved it. You beat 5 other men. But I find it concerning how you're the face of Mayhem. And I'm going to be honest, you look pretty tired. You look pretty gassed right now. I don't think that's a good sign. The world champion is gassed. When he came out last, it wasn't out that long. So, let me help you. Seeing as how I'm Father Nature, I'm the plant-based superstar, the light of the AWF, I'm going to help you get in shape. And I have a perfect goal. We're going to help you lose 15 pounds. 15 pounds of gold. Are you understand what I'm saying, fat boy? Okay, let me explain to your dumb ass then. At Glory Days, I'm cashing in my $1 Million Championship, and I'm taking that world title from you, Tubbs.
Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. JMI is cashing in his $1 Million Championship at Glory Days to challenge Fisk for the World Heavyweight title.
As much as I hate to say it, this is a smart move on his part, because you never know when that opportunity could be taken away.
Folks, we now know the 2 World Heavyweight Championship matches at Glory Days 5 over on Uprising. It's going to be Mason Kronik versus the Royal Rumble winner John Blackos. And over on Superstar Mayhem, it's going to be, believe it or not, it's going to be Fisk versus JMI. Oh my god, folks. Can the road to Glory Days 5 get any crazier? Stay tuned to the next Uprising and Superstar Mayhem episodes to see what will happen on the road to Glory Days 5. Thank you for all of you for joining us here tonight. Have a great night.
Fucking